second chance. Upon this realization, he plunges into sorrow, which will last eternity. I am overtaken by the paralyzing fear that What the fuck? God damn it, dude, that scared the shit out of me. I wake up and the elevator suddenly slows to a descent. I'm startled awake by dicks. You're welcome. Oh, this is weird. Hey, Yuko. How you doing? You want to go get that hamburger? Take out to eat. We'll stop by McDonald's on our way back. No. Alright, some high quality stuff. How about Wendy's? It's over. There's nothing else I can do. Everything I did was all for nothing. No one's coming back. Out of options. What about Raising Cane's? No matter what I do, I end up with nothing. It doesn't matter anymore. You know, don't tell me you're a KFC kind of girl. Look, if they take the bit and run with it of her being a foodie, I'm doing it too. Yuko came down with Eden syndrome 8 years ago. Because my father was so busy developing Eden, I took his place at Yuko's bedside. No matter how many times I called to him, he wouldn't wake up. So I stopped trying. My father died. It was Miss Ria who tried to cheer me up. You know, the first time I met her, she was sexually harassing man.
Sorry. Headset.
Oof. She taught me that there was a way for me to not lose my family. She said I should become Yuko and lead the hackers to protect the Eden my father built. When I was all lost and alone, she gave me a purpose. So I abandoned myself and became Yuko. I thought I could lose myself and connect to my family at the same time. But it was all lies. Okay, what about Steak and Shake? Get you a nice milkshake. Huh? It was all part of Miss Ria's scheme. All the Saxons, they weren't following me. I wasn't protecting Eden. It was all Miss Ria. I did nothing. I'm so lonely. I'm ridiculous and pathetic. How about a pizza place? Like pizza. It'd help if I unmute. There we go. You're not pathetic, Yuko. My love life, now that's pathetic. Got him. Wait.
I'm sorry, sir. What?
I don't know where I was going with that. I was trying to make this character feel better. Anyways, hi chat. It feels like it's been forever. But it's been about what, like... 2 or 3 days? I streamed on Monday and now it's Thursday. I think. Is it Thursday? I hope so, because I went to work today. Okay, yeah, it's Thursday. Anyways, guys. Oh, wait, that's not right. Where is...
Don't mind me, just hacking up along.
What do you guys think of that little Tokomon picture? I like it. I was working on porting that stream over to YouTube. And that's just the auto-generated one, and I just love how, like, derpy he is. Don't get me wrong, Tokomon is a horrifying creature. He's like a goat. Like, oh, these goats are so cute, and then you look at that one aspect of them and you realize, oh, this is why Satan is related to goats. It's like Tokomon. He's a cute little gumball. And then he unhinges his jaw and shows a massive row of teeth. Like sharks. And this motherfucker is supposed to turn into an angel? Uh-huh. Yeah, right. I should probably get rid of the starting soon. And we'll leave the Tokomon for later. Now we got the hot talk section. Because unfortunately, I wasn't recording this. Me and Vulcan had a good conversation about Fallout and how Bethesda knows absolutely nothing about guns.
Okay, we're restarting this because I have a lot more to say. I don't know if anyone has watched the Fallout TV show recently, but something I noticed is comparing Fallout, the TV show, to Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. 76 was slightly better about this, but you have to fucking buy skins for it to actually look good. But in Fallout 4, the weapons were terrible. And I don't understand why. Because a lot of the quote-unquote modern-day firearms we use today were, at least the baseline, such as the AR platform and shit like that, were made in about the 50s to 60s. Which is roughly where the timeline fully splits in the Fallout universe in real life. Because, you know, you got that, like, around the 50s. I'd say mid-60s to early 70s is about where everything splits off. And I don't understand why we don't have more quote-unquote modern weapons, like more AK platforms, AR platforms. Like New Vegas had the service rifle, which is really just an AR-15 platform, which at the time of New Vegas coming out was brand fucking new. Like, within the year new.
Wait a minute, I just realized this, because, you know, I was talking about, like, how no one at Bethesda knows how guns work, and probably never held them. Aren't they based out in Texas? Which is like the yeehaw gun nut state out of everywhere?
Well, have you seen Todd Howard? Does it look like he ever fucking touches grass? He's whiter than me.
No, but you gotta remember, he was captain of the chess team.
Ah, yes, the chess team, known for their fucking knowledge of weapon systems.
Yeah. I mean, it's like always like the one everyone memes about, like, oh, you know, he's the chess club leader, but... Oh, God. I feel like we talk about Bethesda a lot in here. Maybe one day we'll just do a podcast just talking about Bethesda. We'll do like a 6-part series.
I will talk shit about all their game design because
the
core gameplay loops are fun, but everything else is just mid or terrible.
It's like Pokemon, right? Like, they've got the base, like, core down that makes it fun. But everything else is just... Like, they don't need to do anything else as long as they got that core. I mean, look at Starfield, right? Is like, yeah, you got people that vehemently hate it, you got people that are indifferent, but then you got the people that really fucking love it. Like my dad. He still plays that, by the way, every day. He stopped a little bit for Cyberpunk, but he went back.
Respectfully, look at what I found. Oh wait, I stopped streaming.
Yeah.
I found golden armored NPCs, like actual gold armor. It's heavy armor, so I guess heavy armor sneak. Here we go.
Do they look like Valkyries?
Yes, it's the Valkyrie helmets.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is. They're... What was the name of the other faction? Because there was the Shivering Isles DLC where you went to Sheogorath's realm. And then there was like the golden armored people, and then there was the Dark Seducers, which are like the dark armored ones.
Well, it just says Saints.
Okay, then yeah, it's probably like the Golden Saints or something.
Yeah, it's like from the
because
Saints and Seducers.
Yeah, because his world was like split between like the governance of mania and dementia, and you had to pick one side. Elder Scrolls lore is so weird. That would be another thing we can do, like an entire like Warhammer podcast-esque thing about, is just going over the Elder Scrolls lore, because I feel like Fudge Muppet shouldn't be the only one giving out Skyrim lore, you know? I think they're still pumping that out, by the way, for a decade.
They are.
I mean, I get it. You know, that's a world that they love and they want to explore and go through it all, but I can't tell you how many people I've seen, because, you know, I was there on the internet when, like, Skyrim was new. And there were so many people, and it's like that with a lot of content creation, is you get a following for, like, a game, and then you're kind of either stuck with it or you lose the following a lot of the time. Like, there was one guy I watched, he's probably, like, I think he was the first person I ever subscribed to. And he did Skyrim stuff. And, like, he had a hiatus for a long time, several years, because he got, like, an actual good-paying job, and he just didn't have time for YouTube. And he came back, and people were still fucking asking him about Skyrim stuff. Like, shut the fuck up. Let the man breathe.
Yeah, Hawk, I'm gonna have to, like, change my character's ears, because now they're clipping through the fucking badass helmet.
Yeah. See, this is why...
I mean,
laugh at me all you want for being the male human fighter. But goddammit, all the armor fits to me, you know? I've got that male human fighter privilege.
it pisses me off, because, like, the ears themselves are really nice, but then the second I put on any kind of helmet...
Yeah, it
like,
clips
cuts
through the
them in
hood.
half. No, it cuts them in half, too. Anyway, gold armor.
You ever play a Khajiit? Where it's just like a magical like hole in all your pants for your tail? I don't even know how Argonians do it, because do Argonians have tails, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going into character creator mid-game. I am not dealing with this the entire fucking playthrough.
You do you, man. You don't want to be short.
I don't mind being short. It's just I'm not dealing with the fucking ears. That is where I draw the goddamn line.
Yeah. There was a slider in whatever one I had where it like made you more human or like more elf to make you more like, kind of like a half-breed, but it didn't quite work. It was kind of like, you know, the Mario 64 thing where you can like mess with Mario's face. It was kind of like that. If you got like over like 0.1% of like elf, your face started getting real messed up. Started looking like Joan Rivers. I wonder how many people remember who Joan Rivers was. I remember the old joke. It's like, what's his name from Aerosmith? Was it Steven Tyler? Like a melted candle version of Steven Tyler. I should probably make those jokes too. I think one time she compares someone to like Homer Simpson's scrotum or something. That was a wild experience.
Wait. So, Hawk, am I doing like a fucking golden battle mage now? Is that where I'm fucking headed already?
Yeah.
Damn, from light armor to heavy armor within fucking an hour.
You're like the reverse of every other person, where they just like, alright, I'm gonna do a sword and board tank warrior. About 20 hours in the game, you complete the Thieves Guild and you got a bow in your back, like, ah, shit.
It's like, oh, I want to be a stealth character. God damn it, I'm fucking heavy armor again.
It's because heavy armor's better. Yeah, it's just so much, like, yeah, okay, like Dark Brotherhood armor, okay, it's not that great. Like, the Nightingale armor? Sure, cool, be Batman. But the heavy armors, though, especially when you start getting mods going. Yeah.
I mean, the golden weapons look so nice and feel so good.
I also feel like gold is like pretty aesthetic, because the Dunmer used to have gold skin, and I mean, if you like looked at Morrowind, they have like a lot of like golden armor. So that would be kind of fitting if you want to like lead into your dark elf roots. Which, Vulcan, do you know about Coda? Coda with an O or a 0?
Sounds very familiar.
So it was made by the guy who pretty much did like all the lore for like Morrowind. And this is also the reason why the Dark Elves have like the most in-depth and the most trippy lore. because I'm pretty sure he would just, the guy admits that he would just like get high with like psychedelics and then just write. And so after he left the company, because, you know, the Dark Elf lore was his baby, he made like an unofficial like story called Coda, where it's like, it's in the far off future and like the Dark Elves left Tamriel and they're like living on a moon now. And dude's going on like these like spirit journeys of how he's like the Nerevarine or whatever it's called, Nerevar. You know, because we need more reincarnations of the Nerevar. Because actually, no, wait. The Nerevarine is Nerevar. And he's like the Avatar. Whenever like the Dark Elves need a hero, he just reincarnates. Oh, whenever like the Dark Elves need a hero, they just Nerevar reincarnates. And it's like this weird like fantasy sci-fi shit. But you know, it's all unofficial just because the guy kind of just went off on it on his own after he left Bethesda.
Fuck.
Dark Elves are so weird. Like there's one point where there's like, fuck you gods, we're gonna worship our Daedra. And then then the mountain exploded. Well, yeah, Dark Elves used to have gold skin. I don't think there was really a difference between the Altmer and the Dunmer.
Oh.
Then there was the dwarves, which are canonically non-existent anymore. And I think the reason for that is because they wanted like the elves and the dwarves and stuff, because you look at the older games and it's very, very fantasy typical schlock, but they couldn't figure out how to like make the dwarves in game, so they just said fuck it, they're extinct, they mysteriously disappeared.
Okay.
Here's how much of a far cry it was. I've played the first game, Elder Scrolls 1. The Khajiits are just people with tails and they wear like Ultimate Warrior wrestler face paint. And then they had like retcon it to where they're like a subsect of Khajiit that you never see. Because you never see most of the fantasy races. There's a Monkey Man race. There's I mean, obviously there's the Slode, which has some of the most horrible war crimes imaginable.
Oh yeah, they turn their kids into soap.
Yep. And they're super into necromancy while the people are still alive. And you never see those people, which is weird. It's like Dark Souls. Most of the lore you just kind of have to find in the most vaguest of places.
I've never walked so slowly while sneaking up on someone in my entire career of Skyrim.
You ever have that animation where you're like trying to sneak and both your legs like kind of glitch out and they both kind of like short hop instead of like one leg at a time?
No. I've never had that happen since PlayStation.
Yeah. It happened to me all the time. Back when I used to like have the patience to be stealthy. Now as I get older, I don't. Just why would I spend 30 minutes trying to like solve this stealth puzzle when I could just run in there with like my two-handed greatsword and just start swinging?
God.
I mean, like, yeah, I might die, but I'm also gonna restart if I get caught.
My brother in Christ, I just got domed by a fucking ice spike.
That used to be a real bad problem when the game first came out, where you just like randomly have an ice spike in your skull. Or like they wouldn't despawn.
Well, for me, it's just I'm getting fucking touched. And I don't like it.
By
It's
the
almost
way,
like I'm doing an endgame DLC pseudo boss fight without
any gear or levels.
Yeah. It's almost like it's ill-advised in every single way.
Yeah, but that's also the Dawnbreaker quest, though.
no matter what level you are in that quest, you are fucked. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Can I just say, I fucking hate frost magic in that game. I like ice as an element. I wish I could be an ice mage, but because you're in fucking Skyrim where it's always cold, everyone and literally their grandmother has cold resistance. But whenever it's you get fucked in the ass. Because it drains your stamina, which is important for warriors, and it slows you down, so you can't go and catch the fucker who's moving at Mach 5 because he's in robes. I hate it. It's unfair. That's why I like Ordinator, because eventually it's just... There's a mod perk of like, well, if they have frost resistance, they don't have it anymore.
That's probably my favorite perk. I use it a lot.
Yeah, so it's so
Structure magic is
necessary,
so
dude.
good in Ordinator.
It is crazy. Like, you just like force pull someone up in the air, kind of like a Maya from Borderlands. If you have like shock magic.
God fucking damn it!
I never
What
really used
spell are they
fire.
hitting me with? I died.
They're not
I
hitting
died
you
because I
with
fell
that
2
like.
feet.
Oh my god.
Like, because if you ragdoll, no matter what height you fall from, you pretty much die.
Mm-hmm.
And I get hit with one fucking ice spike and I ragdoll. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a lot of force behind the ice spells for some reason. Like, I get you're shooting a
I mean, it
thing
makes
of ice, but
yeah, like that makes some sense. Like now
like,
I'm literally throwing on all my heavy armor, so I have a fucking chance at surviving this godforsaken dungeon.
yeah, it's an ice spike and that's got force behind it, but so does a fireball and a lightning bolt. Okay, maybe lightning bolt not as much because you know it's lightning, but there's still like impact of like firebolt. But ice spike is majorly aggressive about it. No, it tries to do physical damage to you with how loud it is. It's
Yeah,
like that.
so heavy armor time because
Yes.
God forbid I have to redo this entire fight.
No
I wish there
more
was something
stuff.
like Jet. Like I wish I had Fallout 4 Jet in fucking
That used to be
Skyrim.
skooma. You see like those old Morrowind videos of like guy takes like 100 skooma and he's just like at like 1,000 times speed. You know, I've never played Morrowind, and people always say it's such a great game. I don't know how great it can be if I have to like. Okay, so here's a simulation of like low level combat. Miss, 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 hit, hit, miss, 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 hit, miss, miss, hit. And the only way to not miss is to increase your like short sword skill. But the only way to increase it is to hit.
I just got fucking yeeted again.
So that reminds me.
Bullshit.
My parents watch WWE, and apparently there's this one guy, it's like one of the Uso brothers, and his whole thing is saying yeet. So I occasionally just hear my parents just talking about yeet and no yeet, and I'm just here in the corner just like, what the fuck?
To yeet or not to yeet.
Dude, I haven't heard like yeet outside of WWE since high school, when people like unironically use the word swag. Those were dark times. I don't know how Zoomers are doing nowadays. I mean, they've got the what, that garrote thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate that. It's just so obnoxious. I have never seen anything about Skippity Toilet, but I know it's incredibly obnoxious.
Oh, it was so fucking. It's brain rot. That's all it is. I used to watch it on TikTok in like the middle of the night.
I refuse out of principle. And I can't get away from it either, dude. Let's just say one night Hawk was browsing the green site. And you know, I like the mom from what is it? Do you like your mom and her 2-hit like multi-hit combo attack or whatever. Everyone just calls it the Melfi Sakai. And they're just talking about like yeah and shit. Like what the fuck? I can't get away from this. The Zoomers, like yeah, it was a joke. Like what the fuck are you talking about, boy? But still, what even is Giat? Is it just like
It's
an
goddamn.
okay? I thought it was just like nice ass or something.
I mean that
like,
too. I really don't know. I'm not black.
I don't think you have to be black. You just gotta be a Zoomer.
I can dodge Ice Spike while fucking while knocked down.
I had this realization too today where I have to like I have a job where I have to check people's licenses every now and then. And here's a shortcut for everyone. Then this applies especially to if someone drinks. If their birth year starts with a 19, they're good. And I realized this.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. He keeps using the fucking little bitch spell that knocks me down. I'm gonna fucking murder him.
Get him.
I'm gonna tear him limb from limb in front of his fucking children.
Alright, Mike Tyson. I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna eat him in front of his children.
Do you wanna know how I just beat this motherfucker? I disarmed him and used his own fucking spell against him. Or his own staff against him.
Now make a goblet out of his skull. It'll be a nice little trophy.
God, that might be... Oh.
It'll be like that one old man from the Revolutionary War. Oh, that's a nice little skull goblet you got there. How'd you get it? The owner died suddenly.
That's all the staff of Hasadoki is. It's literally just get pushed down, bitch. Like it's just point and laugh.
Did you ever find the Gears guy?
Oh no, I didn't.
So there's a tower. It's like a dwarven made tower somewhere. And in there is a staff that this ghost uses. And at first it doesn't look like it does anything. But it's actually a staff of Bethesda physics engine. And it causes everything in the area to like fly around and potentially kill you by doing a huge amount of like velocity damage. And there's a bunch of gears in that tower, which makes it incredibly dangerous. And there's a journal. And I think for like 8 pages, it's just nonstop gears. And you can like take that. You can take the staff. Well, it's more like a dwarven control rod than anything. It's just some of the funniest shit. There's so many insane ghosts in that game, by the way. Because what's the one right before you go up to High Hrothgar, that little town? There's something like that where there's like a guy like trying to scare people with like this look like ghost potion, and then he believes his own bullshit. I don't know how he goes insane, but there's some wild ones. Oh, where's some like... I feel like there's like some quests in Oblivion that just are pretty memey. Here's the one you gotta find the potatoes. Oh no, there's one where an ogre keeps stealing this woman's pies. And ogres are no joke to fight.
I'm sorry, I'm zoning out. I'm listening to a random fucking cat I met.
Yeah. No worries, but dude, I feel like the art of making side quests is gone. I mean, it's not gone forever, but I feel like it's a lost art. You know, you play Oblivion and you have like this entire village is invisible, but you're seeing farm tools around. And it's a wizard who just made everyone invisible by accident because he wanted to be left alone. Like, yeah, you can kill him and all his invisible mountain lions. Or you could just be part of the Mages Guild, and he's like, oh, okay, don't worry, this is completely within the laws, and don't worry, fellow colleague, I'll fix it. But now everything's like a fetch quest, you know?
Yeah.
It makes me sad. Because I was also thinking about this of like a last week or something. Where like, how can I fix these boring ass Dragon Quest 9 like class quests, which are very important? And it's like, man, you know, they really didn't put any effort in this. This is literally just lower defense of Snow Tiger Tor by 2 and then kill them while under the effects of Fire Force. 10 times. That's not fun. It's not creative. It doesn't really teach me about the class. I mean, it kind of does, but at the same time, I'm not going to pay attention because it's just menial.
I guess I'm working with the East Empire Company now. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a weird turn of events, but...
I don't think I've ever actually done that quest. And isn't that like a whole thing of like you gotta go like siege some guy or something? Some bandits?
No, this is a Creation Club quest.
Oh, because I know there was like an East Trading Company quest. Again, I've never done it because why would I go down to like the docks of Solitude when I have to like walk there outside the city? Oh, here's one for you, Vulcan. Out of all of the cities in Skyrim, which do you hold the most like attachment to? Because I'll let you go first. I don't want to influence you.
I don't know. Like, there's a few. There's a few. I really like Solitude because that's like a good end game house.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just like talking like places to live. Morthal I love because you can have a fish farm with the Hearthfire DLC shit.
Oh damn.
But honestly, it's tough. I really, really like it. I really like just. It's between Breezehome and Riften. I really like Riften.
Riften is actually kind of cool, but
Like the player home in Riften is kind of ass, but other than that, it's a beautiful city.
yeah, well, you know, about as beautiful as New York can be. Yeah, the crime and the rats. But the reason I always bring it up is because like everyone always kind of says Breezehome because that's just kind of like the starting city, and that's just kind of the one you kind of spend most of your early hours in. So that's usually like your first home. I was gonna say like either Riften or Solitude because I always like beeline it for Solitude to get the house. And then I console command the money in because ain't nobody got time for that.
Wait, you console command the money in for the Solitude home?
Yeah, because it's the most expensive house.
My brother in Christ, I just collect that much money. I sell everything.
Yeah, I do too, but I just don't want to deal with that bullshit because it's like what 16,000 or something, or like 1600,000. It's
like
a
28,000.
It's a crazy amount, and I just don't want to deal with that. I'll just console command enough money in. I'll math out how much everything costs, and then I'll just walk in. And then I start dressing up my mannequins. I don't ever think I got the what's that stone city? That's a fucking maze and is horrible to navigate.
Markarth.
Markarth, yeah. I've never gotten that house. It's probably really nice. It's just I hate that city because I constantly get lost. And I still have a bitter taste in my mouth over getting arrested. Like, and I can't get out of it. Because I think what happened, I did that and I like, my game bugged and no one stopped me when I got out of prison. And I didn't join what are they? The Bretons that are like trying to take it back. The Forsworn. So I didn't join the Forsworn, and there was no guy with the guard to like tell me it's all good, my debt has been erased. So I just got arrested for no reason, and that was like a 2-hour thing. And I've quit games over losing that much progress.
Oh, I was
So
bashing my fucking head into a wall playing Fallout earlier because I kept dying and it wouldn't save. It was just
yeah,
it,
I
it
don't
killed my
understand.
current it killed my current playthrough.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Like, okay, yeah, I get it. If you want to like level up, then go rest at a bed like Oblivion. That makes sense. But give me the ability to just save my game whenever. Why are you removing basic functions of video games that are... I don't want even say quality of life. It's that much of a basic necessity to save your game. And this is coming from a guy that plays Dragon Quest games, okay? Well, you have to go to a church to save. Even then, that's still a better option. Because there's a church in every city. Oh,
The
God.
whispers, and I can't find the whispers. Where's my victim?
Assassin, right?
Yeah, I had to put up the gold armor. It was honestly too good.
Yeah. I've come to not rely on stats and look more on like what's cool nowadays. I mean, obviously, if I'm getting my ass beat, then I should probably wear something, but... You know, you can't always look like you just dressed yourself this morning. I wish I could stream Skyrim. If I ever get like a good PC to like stream stuff, that's probably one of the things I'll play first. It's also a good like
Sorry.
benchmark. No, you're fine.
It is very bad. I hate being sick.
Oh yeah.
Weirdly enough, so today was the first time in a while I've had anything to drink. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like me getting drunk. It was actually this like really low alcohol percentage. It's Bailey's. It's literally just it's a mixer. I went out, bought a salted caramel bottle, very nice shit. Literally, I mean, I barely got a buzz off of it. But I mixed it with a Monster coffee, and oh, it tasted so good.
That just sounds like a concoction of everything I can't drink, dude.
It really is.
Alcohol and energy drink.
For you, it's the end of the world. For me, it's another fucking Tuesday.
It would probably cause my heart to stop. I learned that lesson really early. When I was like I don't even know how old I was. I know I was like super, super, super young because of the reaction. And my dad used to work for a company where he would like get soda all the time. And so he brought home like a Mountain Dew Code Red. And I had a drink of it because you know, I was a dumb kid like, "Oh, red drink. I like red. Red's my favorite color." And so I chugged it, and there was just so much sugar content in Code Red that my body could not handle it. And I just broke down into tears because that was the only way to get the excess sugar out of my system.
I'm starting to feel like your fucking cells just have a form of autism. Not you, just your cells, because they can't handle anything that the modern American eats or drinks.
Well, no, the Code Red thing was like, I was basically a baby. You know, I was like actual like toddler age range probably.
No, I understand that. I just don't understand why your body's sugar tolerance is non-existent. That
I mean,
feels like a genuine medical issue.
I can have sugar. It's probably just like a combination of like last time I had soda, I could taste the syrup in it. Granted, that was fountain pop. And you can kind of, you know, taste the syrup. And then you add the carbonation, it just upsets my stomach just because it's a thing I'm not used to.
Dog, I think you're just unlucky. I think every time you get something to like drink soda-wise, it's just overall a terrible thing.
Yeah, like I can drink lemonades and stuff and like juices, but it's probably just the carbonation because It is, I'll be honest, it is by pure luck that I just don't drink soda anymore. Because what would happen is, for everyone that doesn't know, I went to an online school when I started going to high school. And my mother would make, like, iced tea every morning for her own sake. But, you know, an entire pitcher for one person, there's gonna be a lot left over. And I hate wasting stuff. So, you know, it's like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna grab some iced tea, or like some brewed tea, and I'm gonna just take it with me when I go to, like, the computer. And that's what I'll drink till, like, lunchtime. And so I did that for about a month. And then I realized, oh, hey, it's been a while since I've actually had soda. Because this is also another thing is, like, I passed out from the heat one time and the doctors told me to drink a lot of water. So that's what was, like, that was, like, my afternoon drink, was I had to, like, drink water. And so around that time, I was like, huh, I haven't drank soda in a while. Huh, I'll probably have one, you know? It's been a good minute. I drank it and I was like, oh my god. I feel sick. My stomach feels like it's doing flips. And that was when I learned, okay, I now cannot drink this, unfortunate. Which is funny because I was a big, like, Bright and 7-Up guy. Because, like, ironically, if I ever felt bad, my mother would give me, like, Sprite or 7-Up to, like, help ease my stomach. How the tables turn. How the turntables spin. I will say this though, I do crave cold water now. It feels so nice. I almost said having to go down my throat, but I stopped myself. That would not be a quote added today. The last two quotes I put in the channel, by the way, are beautiful. For those that don't know, there is an out of context quotes in the Discord servers. Let's see here. I'm still stunned by the docking. And by the way, I will probably never elaborate upon these. And if you're gonna do it, you better shove it up my ass and pray you shoot your shot. That was funny. Speaking of shooting shot, so I had this revelation, Vulcan. It's like, you know how, like, boomers say, like, the newer generations are soft? I'm alone. But anyways, for those that are listening, yeah, like, I always, like, give the caveat of, like, okay, yeah, sure, they're different from you, Grandpa, but we have different challenges. Like bullying, right? Like, you just got your ass beat physically, but now you have to deal with, like, the internet and all its psychological issues. And yeah, you still probably get your ass beat physically, but it's more of, like, the mental damage and emotional damage. Then I started reading about, like, some people from American history. And it's like... yeah, man, this man was like 70 years old and he got like shot like 4 times. He got bayoneted and then they like bludgeoned him with a butt of their rifle. And then he still lived like 20 years after that. Like, goddamn. And like, oh, this guy got attacked by like 6 assassins all at once and he made the assassins run away in fear. Like, man, those are some hard-ass motherfuckers in American history. Granted, around those, like, revolutionary times, they had a lot to prove. It's wild. Also, fuck the Celts. We're coming for that title of Druid, because there's been a lot of animals that have, like, officially joined the American military. It is staggering. We're either going to be the Druids or we're like the actual like real world equivalent of the Rangers. We do have the Army Rangers now that I think about it. This is a revelation I now know. Oh, hold on.
I was talking, proving a point, and I was muted. I muted
Yeah,
myself when I was coughing.
I thought you stepped away for a second.
Yeah, no. So I was saying that the Army does have canine units, and the U.S. Army Rangers do have dog trainers.
Oh yeah, I mean like dogs and stuff. But I'm talking like Sergeant Reckless, and it's Seawash the Devil Duck.
I think
There's
we
probably
need a
more.
Wojtek. We need a Wojtek, the Polish artillery bear that smokes cigarettes.
Oh yeah. Well, it's okay because apparently both the warhorse and the duck, the the Marines just kept giving them beer.
That is
So,
a Marine thing to do. Like, the Marines have never changed, and that's what I love about them.
yeah, there's just something heartwarming about like just the hearing like the dumb fuckery of the military.
There's something special about it.
It's like, oh, what was that one joke I heard of like sea wash? It's like, you know, everyone like the first joke that everyone came up with was like after sea wash laid an egg. It's like, all right, who did it? It's just some dumb shit. It's great. The more I learn about history, sometimes I get sad. Sometimes it makes me happy. Of course, you never learned about history though. Unfortunately. Vulcan, what was your history education like? Because for most of mine, it was like colonizing America, slavery bad, and then World War II bad.
You can't ask me what my history education is. I spent my entire childhood watching World War II documentaries.
Well, I mean, that's fine. That's your own education. That's probably like makes you more informed. But like, what did they teach you in school?
Nothing.
Yeah. I think like maybe for like one day we learned about like Greek mythology. And then we did like a PowerPoint
Oh,
presentation on either the Athens or the Spartans.
yeah, the American school systems don't really cover anything. Europe does a way better job about that. I will
Yeah.
concede all points to them winning that front.
Yeah, and this is like the thing, right? Is like teachers, like history teachers, like the ones that aren't cool, it will always like justify their existence by saying like, "Oh, we learned about history so we don't repeat it." And then you start looking at actual history and you realize, "Oh, we repeat it all the time."
We're repeating it right now as we speak. The world is ending.
Hey, remember 100 years ago when there was like a big economic crash and everyone was getting deathly sick from a spreading virus?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
almost like we're doing it right now, and that means another big fuck all war's around the corner. Holy shit, Black Ops 2 is gonna be a real thing.
It's not a loop, it's a spiral. No, it's a loop, Mr. Wake. Life is a cycle. All these squares make a circle.
I feel like there's a bug crawling on my foot, and I can't tell if it is a bug or if I'm just losing circulation from the way I'm sitting.
Well, I always check because apparently one time when I was on the bus going to school, I had this like tickling sensation on the side of my face, and I thought like, okay, I'm just a little itchy, whatever. And no one told me that there's like a centipede crawling up the side of my face.
See, like, if you ever feel like slightly itchy on your face, like give it a once over real quick. Don't be like retarded and just start scratching and and be obsessive with it, because that like, but it's socially acceptable because like, oh shit, I feel like there's something on me. I say socially acceptable because I gotta feed into your fucking anxiety about it so you understand.
Hold on. Get fucked, nerd. Fucking bot. Advertising in my chat. I'm so sick of them, dude. I'm now terminating gleeful prejudice. Anyways, continue.
I mean, I pretty much said my point.
Dude, the bots, dude, I hate it. Like, not even the bots, it's like the salesmen.
I mean, you gotta make a living somehow.
Yeah, like,
And
yeah,
it's slightly more honest than robbing a grandmother.
Yeah, like, yeah, I get that, and it's your job, and, you know, you kind of have to, like, do the playbook, but at the same time, it's really fucking disingenuous. Yeah. Like, yeah, you follow and everything, you get, like, a small streamer's hope up, and like, yes, would you like to buy a $170 stationary singular PNG? No.
Perchance.
No. Fuck off. I could do a lot with $170. And I could just... My art skills aren't that great, but I can probably draw my own. If I ever, like, have the patience to actually sit down and do it for one night.
I mean, we all did a drawing thing a few years ago. Like, all of you all are bounds ahead of me when it comes to drawing.
Yeah, I used to be good in, like, middle school, and then I just stopped. I was, like, the art kid. And now my hands aren't straight. This is why I never become a surgeon or a doctor of any kind. Yeah.
I mean, could be
Okay.
worse. You could already be in your career path and then have a health issue that could fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm glad I did. I'm kind of glad that I kind of stopped drawing because, you know, when you're dumb and young, you think like, okay, I'll just go to art school. No. I mean, I don't use my degree for anything, but at least I can say I don't have an arts degree.
Oh, I should go to art school for no reason whatsoever.
Vulcan, are you sure you want to do that with your tendencies? What happened to the last guy that dropped out? I mean, you'll probably be on the American side this time, so that'll be...
I'd be on the winning side this time.
Yeah, you've learned from the mistakes of your predecessor.
I reincarnated. Oh god. Oh no, I can't say that. I'm back for round 2, motherfucker.
Maybe with your religious awakening, you might be like Rasputin. I don't know if that's any better, but you know, they made a pretty bopping song about him.
I don't want to be a fucking Russian gypsy. I fucking hate Rasputin.
You know, you can kill him in a Pathfinder campaign.
Oh, I know. I know.
So for those that don't know, there is like an actual like adventure path in Pathfinder First Edition where, I shit you not, it is forever winter and it's fucking up the forever winter country, or for some reason it's getting fucked up, and you have to go find the Baba Yaga, who is like the queen of queens of that country, so she can pick a new queen and fix everything. But here's the problem. You have to go and fight the mad monk Rasputin, who is the historical figure Rasputin, because he's her disgruntled son. And you get teleported to a far-off world of actual Earth to go fight him in war. Is the most insane shit they've ever done, and it's amazing. Was it that one idea we had of like an old French pirate, a disgraced samurai, and some other bullshit of like actual historical figures that can all like realistically be there?
It just sounds like Call of Duty Zombies character set. Got the fucking German, the vaguely gay Frenchman, I believe. Oh well, there used to be a French one, I believe.
And you got that just random guy with katana because it's cool.
Yeah, then you got the Japanese guy and the very angry American.
Yeah, the cowboy. There's also like canonically around that time frame the cowboys, the Wild West. Or no, that was like when the Wild West died, wasn't it? Like whenever Rasputin was alive.
1910. It was like right before World War One.
Yeah. God,
oh
that
boy,
such
here
a
I go
wild
killing
campaign.
again. The whispers are back.
Ah,
It's
what's
like,
that mod?
oh,
It's Imperial Races, right?
yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I love it because like, oh, there's whispers. Time to just meander up a mountain to go fucking murder someone.
Yeah. Dude, the base, like, passives fucking suck in Skyrim. Like, okay, so you know, like, the Ancestors' Wrath ability Dark Elves get?
Yeah.
You wanna know what that's supposed to be?
I have
Canonically.
no clue.
Canonically, Dark Elves have the power to summon a ghost of their ancestor and tell them to go fuck that guy up. In Oblivion, you literally summoned a ghost companion.
Dude,
And
imagine that and just imagine that. Like it's like, oh, great grandpa, come beat the fuck out of this guy.
yeah,
And then like 200 years down the line when you finally fucking die, because I don't know how long these fucks live.
yeah,
It's like your fucking like great grandson's like, hey, go, can you kill this guy for me? It's like, ah, fuck yeah, it's my turn.
hell yeah, buddy! I've been waiting for this. Yeah,
I've been
Dark
waiting my
Elves.
whole afterlife for this.
Yeah, Dark Elves are so interesting because it's like a mix of Daedra and ancestor worship, but they make it like a shitty once per day flame cloak.
Yeah.
And then, ooh, the one that burns my biscuits the most, man, is the Imperials. All you ever hear about them in like every single text piece is like they're the cosmopolitan race. They're known for their shrewd diplomatic ways.
Bro, they're just Jews.
Well, they're Romans.
They're Jewish
Zero-
Roman.
Zero fucking bonus to speechcraft. Wait, you want to know
They
who
at
does
least
get
fucking
speechcraft?
5 bonus.
No, they get nothing. But they get
I mean,
plus
that's
10 to
what I'm
restoration. Yeah, like, at least give them something. You want to know who does get speechcraft? Bretons and
It's like every race.
and the brash, like, gruff Nords. Because I guess because you're in Skyrim. It's just... Ugh. Like, Bretons are fine. Bretons were always, like, the plus 10 to conjuration and restoration. They were the defense casters. I wish they were a
Well,
little more than just magic humans, though.
in Skyrim, I can see why Imperials would not have that bonus because like it's like generally accepted. Nords fucking hate Imperials, regardless of if they're with the Empire or not.
Yeah, but it's just like, if that's like the entire selling point of the race that you repeat ad nauseum, at least give them something. Like, yeah, the skill tree isn't that great, but come on. Like, they're like the assholes that can talk their way out of everything. They're the smooth operators. Or at least put the blame on someone else. But, like, Argonians. Dude, Argonians have no fucking clue. Bethesda has no clue what they want the Argonians to be. Granted, they probably have the best... They're probably tied for best pass, like, best active ability. Where they just regenerate health.
Mm-hmm.
That's right up there with, like, the Orcs Berserker Rage. What else is there? High Elves used to be a lot more interesting. Because it was... What was it? It was Bretons got plus 50 magicka. In Oblivion. But High Elves got plus 100 magicka. But they're also, like, twice as vulnerable to magic. So it was very much more high risk, high reward. But now they're just straight up the super magic guys. Which is fine. What's your take on Night Eye in Skyrim? Like the Khajiit, the Khajiit ability.
It's really just night vision, isn't it?
Yeah, it very much like ups the gamma.
I mean, it's helpful for whenever I'm playing with the ENB because I don't have to carry around a fucking torch.
Yeah, it used to be
Right
a
now,
lot.
it's pretty nice.
It used to be a lot better in Oblivion. Because what Night Eye did, it was kind of like a night vision, but it made everything blue. And if you had like the ability on your hotbar, you can straight up turn it on and off as many times as you want, like a light switch. I mean, granted, it still kind of had a cooldown on it, but I think it was a pretty long cooldown. But now it's like you just turn your lights up a little bit. And then what else did they have? They had like that ×4 like bonus to unarmed damage, which sounds good on paper until somebody actually did the math when the game first came out, and it turns out the highest unarmed damage you could ever do was 64. Because it was that and the perk that let you have like your gauntlet's armor rating applied to your unarmed damage. But here's the problem with that perk. It didn't calculate smithed armor rating. It was the base armor rating. So it wasn't that good. And they never stressed any of that in the skill, so everyone thought they were doing a ton of damage. Then they pulled out an actual weapon probably, and realized how they wasted a perk point.
Oh, do I sell the gold saint armor?
You literally just changed your entire character's like perspective upon that armor, dude.
It's so good.
God, dude, stay in a fucking lane.
Like, it's just no. I'm just like talking like I don't know if I can get another set or not. Wait. Let me check this. Discovered a journal. One of the bandits. I should read it to learn more about who they are. Wait, what is it?
Oh yeah, that's right. That was like a base thing in like the upgraded version of Skyrim, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because that blew my mind. That was the thing.
Maintain order within the Shivering Isles.
Yep.
So it's literally like Altmer armor. Altmer heavy armor.
No, that's the Somerset Isles. Shivering Isles is the Daedric realm ruled by Sheogorath.
Oh, okay. So we have the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. I'm assuming the Seducers are the ones with the heavy or light armor. Because it only makes fucking sense.
Maybe they're... I can't remember what faction was what, but it was basically like... I mean, they're called the Dark Seducers, so you can probably guess they're a bit more chaotic.
I'm Googling if I can actually craft this armor before I sell it.
Oh, I remember in Immersive Armors, there's this really cool set. I just think like glass armor, but it's heavy armor. And instead of that like green, it's like an icy blue. The only problem is you need like special like ice, iron, or ingots or something. And you can't just find those. You can't just make those.
Well, I can, I'm gonna keep the heavy shield just because it's always good to have for like arrows.
Mm-hmm.
But
Here, you know, this was a thing I heard about was like, if you're doing like a stealth character, bring a shield. Because it's just going to give you stat bonuses. It's not like you're going to be like fighting people anyways. And if you do, you're probably going to have a rough time to begin with, so it probably helps if you block.
I'm gonna I'm sorry, go on.
I know, I was gonna say, like, yeah, like dual wielding daggers is cool, but you know, that's not gonna keep you alive when the guy with the warhammer's coming at you.
Well, I'm probably gonna do a mix of, well, it's gonna be a primarily stealth character, and it's gonna be light armor all the way. God forbid I fucking change it. But
as soon as you find a cool set of armor, you're gonna rethink your entire character.
Because there's just so much cool fucking armor. Light armor is very beautiful, but that's like late game.
Yeah.
Early game, heavy armor is just, oh, chef's kiss. But my goal is to just kind of be a mix of battle mage and knife assassin. I'm gonna try to stay away from bows, but I will still level archery a little bit.
At
Because
least
crossbows are fucking amazing.
At least respect your opponent enough to get up close to them.
Be like a
Yeah.
battle archer.
There you go. You could probably do that, because isn't there still that one move that's like you just like punch them with your bow and it backs them up?
Yeah.
That's actually kind of sick. Just don't do what I did. I tried being like Legolas during the siege of Windhelm, because fuck Ulfric Stormcloak. And I shot like one guy on my side, and then literally the entire town full of two opposing factions. They all started looking at me, and they all started charging me. It was so. Be careful if you're going for like super cool, like quick draw melee bowman.
Well, I'm gonna still try to stick to daggers and magic for now, just because daggers are so fucking beautiful. It's just a shame that they don't really do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think that's where they got so many like, bleed perks and ordinators, just like to offset it. Yeah.
Kind of sucks still. Like, I'd rather
Yeah.
just have a base damage increase.
I mean, if you want, you could probably just go like a one-handed weapon, and then have your offhand be a dagger for when you want to get like that times 30 sneak multiplier. Because I mean, in Oblivion, there was no point to wielding a dagger. Like, yeah, it swung faster, but if you're sneaking, you really wanted to kill them in one shot, so it didn't matter how swung you fast if you're only gonna swing once. So it was just pure raw damage that you wanted, and daggers couldn't do that as opposed to swords. And you couldn't dual wield in that game. Now
I
that I think
just
about it.
baited all of Bleak Falls Barrow.
Nice. You could probably sneak. You could, yeah, you can definitely sneak through that whole thing. I've done it, including the boss. Oh wait, no, you have to kill the boss, don't you? Because he's got the slab. You want to know?
Oh, fuck. He caught me right before I was able to get a dagger on him.
Ah,
No sneak bonus.
you want to know what burns my biscuits about the Thieves Guild?
What?
Okay, there's a few things that burn my biscuits, but so you're the stealth faction, right? You're, allegedly. So when I think of thief, it's like you sneak past everyone. You don't even like kill people because that's an assassin. And they kind of like lean into that a little bit in like the final part, where it's like, okay, there's a bunch of Thalmor. They can't see us, but we gotta be very quiet, and there's a lot of them, so we gotta sneak past them. So you're the sneak guys. Why the fuck is the final the final thing you have to do in the Thieves Guild? Have a 1v1 with Mercer, basically. Like, you can't sneak away from him. Yeah, oh yeah, no shit. Because, like, every faction except the companions is somebody betrays you.
Oh, and even then the companions still betray you.
Yeah. It's like...
Ooh, that'd be an interesting thing to go into. Be like this nice stealth battle mage assassin, but like still be a werewolf. That'd be a very interesting two play styles.
Oh shit, I've been caught. It's Morbin time, kids.
Fuck them up.
Oh no, you've caught me. Oh no. It's like that one meme, you know, where that woman's like in a dark room, it's like, what are you? And it stands up. It's a furry!
I mean, I feel like a werewolf would be really good for stealth. I know vampires are busted for stealth.
Yeah, it's because they straight up get like illusion and stealth bonuses.
No, they just straight up have a natural muffle.
Really? Because I remember it used to just be like better sneaking.
That's what it is.
it was better. It was like something like 35% better sneaking, or like 25%. They got an illusion spell, and they got Night Eye. Don't take my word for it though, because every time I tried being like a necromancer and undead, something horrible happened in that playthrough and I just stopped. Which is probably why I'm so good at playing like paladins and stuff.
Yeah, be me. Just be a psychopath.
There was that one arc I had in my cyberpunk character after Jackie died.
That wasn't an arc. That was just you venting because you can't murder people in real life.
Chad, have I ever told you about my cyberpunk character? Okay, so imagine, if you will, Freddie Mercury, okay? Now he's wearing a Blade Runner trench coat. Okay, that's kind of badass already, right? Now he's wielding a katana, and he's dispensing street justice Charles Bronson style. And then I kind of had this arc of, basically role-playing as a serial killer. Where what would happen is, I would like go do a gig, and then when the gig was over, I would just grab one of the people I killed, and I just start talking to them like they were a buddy of mine. I threw them in the trunk of a car that was not mine because I can't trace it back to me. And I would just like go drop the car off, preferably by the beach side. But anywhere was good with a view. And then I just left the jazz station on for the cops to find. And I've traumatized many of my friends whenever they hear jazz now because of it. Because I was like...
For me, it's just a Red Bull.
Yeah. Because I was like disturbingly friendly with the corpse in my trunk. Like, oh hey, what's your name? John? Oh hey John, you ever go to the beach? You know me, I've never been to the beach before, but I was thinking of going.
It gets very hard to tell when he's joking and when he's not when it comes to that shit. Like, unnecessarily hard to tell.
I'm a method actor, okay? Which is
Just
probably the most
insane.
from what I understand, method actors are the most psychopathic people in the profession. Look,
Yeah, half them kill themselves.
I pull insane and zealous very well. It's what I'm good at.
Oh fuck, spider's gonna bite me. Oh god, I fucking hate frostbite spiders. I hate them.
Shika 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 shika.
You're unnecessarily horrifying.
They're big spiders, what would you... Dude, those spiders are bigger than my retriever. And he's like 70 pounds at 10 months.
Small.
Well, yeah, compared to you, where all your dogs have gigantism and you can ride them to work.
I love having giant... Oh, I don't have giant dogs anymore, but...
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing, right? It's like some of the best dogs are the big dogs, and those are unfortunate ones that have a lot of health problems.
Yeah, they passed relatively... Well, one of them lasted a very long time, so... I won't complain too much about him, but the others...
I had one cat, and this is the one I grew up with when I was very young. So she got hit by a car as a baby, basically, and somehow survived.
I remember the story.
And so at most she probably ever weighed like 4 pounds, maybe, and she couldn't meow. It was more like a squawk. That cat lived to be 18 years old. And this cat, I'm pretty sure it was like Charles Bronson, and the fact that the death just was terrified of that cat. Because it always had like a permanent scowl on its face, even though it was like one of the sweetest cats. And it loved
I'd
listening.
be pissed too if I was fucked up at a young age.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I am pissed.
And here's the thing. Is she would always sit with my dad because she liked hearing the screams in horror movies. And she had a predator in her because even when she was blind for like the last year or two, like about a year of her life, that cat could still find out whenever you were having Doritos. And they would lick the Doritos. That cat got around everywhere, mainly because we never like moved the house around for her. But she navigated that house really well. That was like the only cat my dad ever liked because it's basically just a dog.
That unfortunately our oldest cat's getting to a point where we might have to put her down the next year
Hmm.
because we don't know how old she was when she came to us, but she was a stray.
Mm-hmm.
But we're thinking she's like 18, 19. She is just ancient, and we've had her for fucking 10 years now.
Oh, yeah.
So regardless, she is ancient.
We've got another cat here, and he's solid white, so you can't really tell how old he is. And my dad would always joke about, like, this is back when he just did not like cats. And he's like, that cat's gonna live to be 100 just to spite me. And he might actually do it because he's getting old, he doesn't look it, and he doesn't act like it. He's cool with the cat now because, the cat started sleeping with him. And, you know, my dad's a dog guy, so, you know, you gotta put a little bit in the relationship if you're a cat. And now he does the dad thing of, like, when he thinks no one can hear him when after he goes to bed and he talks to the cat. I hear him. You know, Mr. Macho Man Papa Hawk, you know, always talk about how he hates the cat and how mangy and disgusting he is. And sometimes he is. But then, you know, at night I just hear, kitty boy, what are you doing?
I am power leveling Sneak right now.
Oh, what was the old trick?
As I tip off.
I
Just
think it
walk
was
in a
like,
corner.
oh yeah, that one would probably work too. But the one I saw was like, so you know when the graybeards are praying and you hit them, they don't get up?
Oh yeah.
So you just like keep sneak attacking them? See, there's that one. There was the guy in Riften where if you like pay him, like you bribe him like twice or so, and then you just persuade, the dialogue just keeps looping, and you can just level up your speechcraft that way. There were so many exploits.
I can conjure a weeping Daedra? It's literally just a weeping angel. That is horrific to
Horrifying.
think about.
How does that work? Does that...
It just turns to stone when the enemy looks at it.
Okay, I was gonna say, because how are you gonna figure that out? Because you would also not have to look at it.
No, it just says just enemy.
Okay. God, that's scary.
I mean, let me actually read the scroll.
Okay.
Yeah, just when an enemy looks at it.
Okay. Here's the thing. I don't know if I'm missing like crucial information, but you know like the Weeping Angels and like the Peanut SCP? Where like there's like, oh, if you blink, they're gonna get you. Why do people just not keep one eye open? And then when they need to, they just open the other eye before they close their other eye?
I mean, think about it. Would you realistically be able to focus like that in a stressful situation where if you fucking blink, you will immediately die?
Maybe, but still, it's like... Oh, hold on. I got better odds of surviving that way.
I mean, let it put it this way. I have literally, I have a shitload of training, and I still flinch every time I get remotely stressed. Like, not like a flinch, like my fucking arms will freak out, but like I wince.
Yeah, but it's also the enemy in this case is stationary. I mean, like, yeah, they might like jump scare you if you like turn around, but because Peanut is really actually, yeah, Peanut is super fast, like inhumanly fast.
It's also very hard to alternate between eyes. I just spent like a minute doing it, just because I was bored.
Oh, you want a really hard exercise. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, so Vulcan, and anyone in chat, they can play along. in your left hand, just clench your fist but stick out your thumb. And then in your right hand, stick out your pointer finger with your fist clenched. Don't put your thumb in, don't stick your thumb out on your right hand. And then you have to alternate between your thumb and your pointer finger with each hand at the same time. It's difficult.
You forget I'm ambidextrous.
That's true.
This is cheating.
Well, good for you, Mr. Heterochromia, ambidextrous, and an eidetic memory.
If only I had a good personality. I'd be unstoppable.
Oh, you'd be horrifying.
But no, we get the alcohol addict and drug addict personality. I don't need to get into that.
Yeah. But it's generally a hard experiment. I think this is just to show like your left and right side of your brain or something. Which I don't feel like that's accurate to say because those are two different hemispheres, but I can't remember where I learned it. It was like some kind of focus activity or something.
Sounds like a fucking psychology class sort of deal. Oh my god, I haven't been to my psych class. Oh, I started skipping class too much.
Oh,
I mean,
I knew I was forgetting something. The thing I'm paying like $200 a class for.
I mean, to be fair, I am never coming back.
That's true. So why even bother if you're just gonna leave?
And this time I'm not chasing tail, so.
Yeah. And this is like the second time you're doing it, so this is probably like, okay, yeah, no, this is it. I'm not coming back after this. I learned my lesson of coming back.
Remember, chat, don't be me. Don't run away and chase a girl, even if you're 90% sure you're gonna get married, because shit will fall apart if you chase them. Coming from me, I was like a month away from getting married.
Yeah.
Damn, that's probably why I'm so depressed. Yeah. Is what it is. Fuck it, we ball. I only have so many more fuck it, we balls left in me.
What's that meme? You're running out of it is what it is. Would you like to continue? Yes, no, help.
Yeah, I'm about out of fuck it, we balls. And actually, I think I am out. I'm just saying it now to keep myself from dying when I wake up in the morning.
Well, you can go to Frog because you know he has a bag of fucks to give.
I was actually hanging out with him in the other server earlier.
I
actually started hanging out in there.
Nice, nice. I haven't really been in there, but then again, I've been busy.
They have my kind of autism, so.
I like that the people saying autism is making a comeback, man.
Well, I think it's because everyone has slowly reverted back to pre-COVID, except for the fucking LGBTQ and the politicians. But for the most part, everyone's like, yeah, none of us give a fuck anymore. We're all depressed, we're all angry, the world's going to shit again.
Like, we went through a pandemic, you know, people were murdering each other for toilet paper in the streets. You know, I feel like we need to realign our priorities just a smidge. Maybe we really were having first world problems.
I mean, this is why I'm going to Europe, to find a woman. Because American women just kind of suck, not gonna lie.
But didn't you just say, don't chase tail? Like, don't do something for a woman?
In a relationship. That's actively if you're in a relationship. Me, I'm also wanting to go on a tour of Europe because I know a fucking Olympic cyclist and he's going to take me places.
Nice, nice.
Because I can also blackmail his War Thunder account if he says no. I still have his password.
That $2,000 you spent, I can delete all of that in an instant.
I really could, and he forgot I had it. But no, being dead serious, I just want to go to Europe. And a side effect of finding a nice Irish woman is would be very preferred because that's just something I want.
Okay, actually, that's a thing that's going on around nowadays, isn't it? Of like, women are now feeling the effects of like the, you know, you be a badass bitch that gatekeeps, gaslights, and girl bosses. Because apparently now women are like, I mean, yeah, there's that joke of like their standards were too high if you gotta be tall, rich, handsome, and funny. But apparently that's becoming a problem now for women, is they just can't find anyone.
I fucking wonder why. And a lot of the, at least in America, I don't know outside of the U.S., and that's part of the reason I want to leave the U.S. To find someone to date, because the grand majority of American women just have that fucking attitude of like, oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't need to, be nice. I don't need to take care of myself. I don't need any of this. And that's
yeah.
just, it's bullshit. It's
This
straight up
is
just fucking bullshit.
granted. I don't look for this stuff because I'm not a fucking doomer and I want to be happy with my life and not depressed. But
Oh,
yeah,
fuck, I'm a doomer.
a lot of people are, unfortunately. But when it really talks of like like the free love era, like yeah, it's nice that you don't have to like be pigeonholed down to like the boring old thing of yesteryear. But at the same time, we really are kind of like feeling the effects of the aftermath, right? It's like that era's over, and now we have to deal with the issues of there's a lot of porn addicted young people out there, and they just can't find someone to date properly. I mean,
I
like,
mean,
guys can't go to bars anymore, right? Without being creepy. Where else are they supposed to go?
like, that is something I am having some issues with because I would love, I mean, I haven't been out to a bar yet, mind you. I need to go. It's on my to-do list. I just have zero funding right now. But it's just hard, dude. Like, I've tried talking with people on campus. Like, you witnessed my spiral, which, to be completely honest, that was 90% drug induced. So, no, I'm not even kidding. That's like I was on pills, like genuine pills, and that is just evidently pills make me lose my grip on reality. Who would have thought, right?
Yeah, who would have thought?
Um, but with that, like I did try talking to women. I did, try to go out there and like speak to them. It's like there are women out there who want things. Like hell, during this past training with the army, I kind of embedded myself with women most of the time, just because I got along better with them in a military setting. To be completely honest,
Mm-hmm.
kind of weird to say out loud, but it's like they're my kind of people. Like military women are the kind of people I'd like to hang out with. Not date, but like hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we just got to talking about like shit they like look for in people, and it was just kind of like, they both have boyfriends too, but like they're like, oh yeah, like no one would really talk to me, and I had to make the first move and shit like that, and like I don't like doing that, and it's
But that was
annoying, and
that was the thing I
it's like,
actually heard is
wow.
like women are terrified to make the first move now, but they kind of have to try now.
Oh yeah, because it's literally, if they don't make the first move, they're not getting anything.
Yeah, and that's
Like
the thing,
I'm
right?
not
It's
gonna make
like
the first move unless I absolutely fucking know. Like with my ex, I don't know who made the first move anymore, to be completely honest. It was that vague.
yeah, and it's like because we've had like a decade of like if you hit on a woman at a bar, you're like the creepy guy that needs to mind his own business. You hear that enough growing up, and it deters you. It's just it's interesting from a psychological standpoint, but also very, very sad from a sympathetic standpoint. It
Yeah,
was
no,
like
it's just kind of fucked.
it's like I was actually having a conversation with a coworker today because I let them know that I actually had a psychology degree, and here I am pushing pills. Not like that, but
He's a pharmacist, chat.
yeah, I'm a technician. And so, they're like, yeah, I'm also kind of like jokingly like the group friend shrinks. Like, oh, that's nice. Not all the time because I'm on the internet and I've met some very interesting people, and while they are weird, I feel so much for them sometimes. It's because of their issues. It's like, yeah, they're weird and a lot of people see it as annoying, but I try to like sympathize. I don't know how to put this.
I mean, I
It's
don't
like,
really know what to say
he's
to
like,
that
oh
either.
yeah, they're just okay. Yeah, they're socially awkward. I'm just gonna let that slide. You know, try not to be that judgmental guy. Although, Lord help me sometimes. I've met some real winners, chat.
I mean, I even say that about myself too. Like, there are times where I just go off the rails, and there's no redeeming factors. Like, there's a lot of things I do and say that are just generally just like, why? Why am I doing that?
Yeah.
But mind you, like, again, I am recovering from constant addictions.
Yeah. You're like Alice Cooper, you were a heavy drinker, and then you stopped. Like, yep, I'm clean and sober. I'm never gonna touch alcohol again. And then he, did the logical thing and then went to crack.
And then now I'm right back to the occasional drinking because I can't drink a lot because it's financially draining. As much as I'd love to fucking just drink and be done with life, but can't do drugs anymore. Like, weed, can't do that again. It clouded my memory so much. Mind you, I smoked daily, hourly, for like, when the clock struck noon, I was already fucked up. And I woke up at like 10.
Mm.
So it was running away from my problems for like the last 2 years. I understand why my ex left. I'm not even. This is clarity of me sobering up from drinking at like, I'd say around like 3 to 4 p.m. today, but mind you, that was coffee with like a teeny smidge of alcohol. So, was it midnight? Yeah, I'm definitely fucking sober now.
Here's also the
Just the
silver
clarity.
lining about Alice Cooper and his addictions, Vulcan. Is so here's some accomplishments after he like got clean of both habits. He wrote some of the most kick-ass shit he's ever written, and to this day he holds the astonishment of being a rock and roll star and being married and still married to a singular woman. So even through all that addiction, you could still find the light, for lack of
I
better
mean,
terms.
I'm not really worried about like finding the light, so to speak. It's just
It's
with
just
what I've done, I've kind of burned myself out of where I am in life. Like just my location, like going back to school and shit like that. So it's like, because I'm not the same person I was like a year ago, a few months ago, shit like that. Like that's just the nature of it.
I don't know why, but that just reminded me of the concept of like a guy that like looks at the most like fucked up porn, and then he looks at wholesome stuff, and the cycle loops around. And I was like, man, this fucked up shit's just not interesting. And this wholesome stuff though. It's a beautiful cycle sometimes.
Just very interesting how things work out. I don't like having this clarity. It actually makes me like think about things and just
My guy, you say that at least like twice a week.
I don't like it. I don't like being aware.
Just make sure it's like actual proper awareness. Because sometimes you could just be like,
All a fucking spiral. That was a
Oh.
really bad time.
I think I died a little bit. Oh well. I'm
Ah,
back
you
now.
probably did. It is what it is.
Yep, yeah, I dropped some frames, so we're fine though. Like we're actually like having anything that needs to be in the background.
Well, we're gonna have a fortified pickpocket armor set because that is the only thing I can really add to anything right now.
Oh boy, 1% more pickpocket. Thank you, Bethesda.
Ooh, shock damage? Or frost? Shock damage. Always fucking shock damage.
Fuck those mages.
Well, let's see. Like right now, we're looking at my scout armor, 30% magicka regen, and then boots and gloves have 18% pickpocket success, respectively. So I can fucking rob some bitches now.
You know, assuming you can get over the bullshit percentages.
89%.
Oh.
Ah, got away with it.
Oh yeah. You'll feel my pain on this, Vulcan. I was playing some Digimon Cyber Sleuth on my own personal playthrough. Most moves have a 95% chance to hit. You know, for like spells and stuff. I missed 3 95% chances in a row.
Ooh, yikes.
You know, everyone always talks about like, oh, Mega Gargomon's such shit. Like, all he gives is like plus 15 accuracy. Yes. That makes most moves 100% accuracy. It makes status effect moves like 85% accurate. And for like Chaos Dramon, who's like a super powerful Digimon, whose special move is a super powerful move with 80% accuracy, that basically turns that 20% into like a 5% mischance. But no, Mega Gargomon's shit. Except that one person on YouTube, I can't remember their name, but they did like a tier list. And they basically put they put from like Terrormon to Mega Gargomon in the top 10 electric list. Like, just put one. It's like a third of the list is just for that line. Although I think a lot of people's problem is that Mega Gargomon doesn't really have a good skill set he learns. He learns a bunch of weird moves. I think he's like a physical attacker, but like 2 of the attack moves he learned are magic based. Which require int. I just realized I think I've had Digimon Cyber Sleuth open for 2 hours.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it is more like it is just kind of a podcast kind of night.
Yeah. No, well, can you understand? I've had Cyber Sleuth open before I got in call.
Oh shit.
It's fine, I don't care about my numbers on Steam. You can read all the wonderful text messages that don't mean fucking anything. One of these days I'll have to like, you know what, actually, no, we're gonna do this now. Because I'm curious, you're not a Digimon guy. I'm gonna find that personality test and we're gonna find out who your partner Digimon is.
Fuck it. Why the hell not? You know what? Personality test stream. Fuck it. Let's find bullshit tests.
Okay, okay, we can see it. Alrighty, Vulcan. Do you just want me to type in Vulcan for the name?
Yeah.
Let's not put your real name. I put Hawk in mine. Okay. Alright, 14 questions. Which one of these best describes you, Vulcan? Looks like a salmon roll, but actually could kill you. Looks like a salmon roll, but is actually a cinnamon roll. And I'm gonna tell you now, these are very internet blingo things, but they have a lot of options for the end result.
What the fuck does cinnamon roll mean in this?
Means you're like a sweetheart.
That looks like you could kill you. But it's actually...
I mean, there's also looks like they could kill you and actually could kill you.
Yeah, but I'm not. Like I talk about violence a lot, but when it comes to actually doing it, I'm very hesitant.
Okay.
I don't like violence.
Looks like he can kill you, but actually a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Alright. We got some pictures here. So, we've got a nice campfire. It looks like we're on a yacht with a pool. We got a nice little cozy, like... Oh, wait. Oh, no, your ideal vacation. Okay, going camping. A cruise. Just stay at home. A country you haven't been to yet. A road trip. Or spend the weekend in luxury in a big city.
Hmm. Give me just a second. Sorry, I was changing a Skyrim mod.
It's a dangerous game you're playing.
All right, so scroll back up to the top so I can see.
Yep. So we got camping, a cruise, and this is for vacation. Stay at home. What country haven't I been to yet? A road trip, or being in the big city.
Oh, lived in the big city. Fuck that. Road trips are nice, not for vacations. Country have I traveled to yet? Don't have fucking money. Staycation, if it was that bad, if it was that fucking style, hands down.
That is a very
Uh,
cozy spot.
Staycation, because I'm in the fucking army. I go camping every other month.
Fair enough.
Not the
Okay.
fun kind of camping, like the kind where you're in a tent with 30 other smelly men and the occasional female.
Alright,
Females don't fucking wash themselves.
choose a go-to snack to stash in your bag. M&M's, gummy worms, potato chips, Takis, or mochi.
That is. I'm not as. I'm tabbing back out so I can actually look at them because, like. Oh, it's not pictures again.
I could also probably... I'm gonna
Well,
see
it's
if I
just
can
also-
attempt to like
It's
stream
just so
it
I can
for you.
read the. It's just so I
Here,
can
let me-
read the words. Like,
Okay, yeah, maybe
I
I
guess
can't.
M&M's like mochi for me is like a. It's a treat. It's not something I'll regularly eat. So
I don't think
M&M's
I've
for sure.
I don't think I've ever had mochi.
Mochi's very good. I know
All
for a
right,
fact you can get it at some gas station. Not gas stations, but what's the word I'm looking for?
convenience stores.
Yeah, like
I think there's somewhere I work actually.
I know there's Dollar Trees and stuff between where I lived and where you live.
Oh yeah, there's
That
Dollar
have it.
Trees, there's Dollar Generals all over the place.
Well, I can't
I shit you not, dude. There's a Dollar
can't say the
General
roads.
and a Dollar Tree within like a mile of each other.
Well, I can say this. Well, can I say like the general region where you, like between where I lived and you lived on stream, or do you want me to completely avoid it?
I mean, you can say like Cincinnati or something.
Well, then I can say Kenwood. If you go towards Kenwood, which is like northern Cincinnati, which is still ways off from you,
Yeah.
but it is they have a Dollar General there that has frozen mochi in the back. You just kind of let it thaw for a bit and then you just eat it. Very good.
Mm. Alrighty. Think back to your favorite childhood story, okay?
Oh, motherfucker.
The one that still gives you warm feelings. What character was your favorite? Got the villain. You got the mentor that served as a parental figure. The comic relief. Actually, none. I always found the world building be more engaging. The sidekick or the heroic lead?
Damn, I really don't know. I honestly prefer world building Because like I really watching the Fallout TV show. There's no good guy. There's not. There's just not. It's all vague. But the world building is just I love it. I love shows to like jump around to multiple characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking amazing.
Alright, we got 5 pictures here. I don't know if you can see them on stream, but just pick one you're really feeling. We've got like a nice little nature path. I don't know what the fuck this car is. Okay, yeah, no.
Galaxy picture.
That's a pretty solid one. Fuck the school one. Alright. When you're preparing to head off an adventure, what aspect of building a party is most important to you? Power? Range to adapt to any situation? Or harmony between you and your allies?
I'm pulling your stream up on my phone so I can see it while I play Skyrim. I'm not giving up Skyrim for a test.
Yeah, that's fine. No, this is fine. I kind of cringe at some of these questions coming up. This is very much a... This is very much like a very Tumblr-esque person writing this.
Alright, so if you're preparing to head off an adventure, what aspect building parties is important? Like strategically, range would be the best. Like for my own personal preference, fucking harmony, dude. Like I want to go on a trip with the homies, or you know, enemies to friends sort of deal.
All right, then let's go with harmony then. What? Oh, I didn't. Oh, my brain just turbo focused on the word anal. What are you anal about organizing? What the fuck is organizing? My desk? My planner or calendar? My room or my closet?
Your stream is not loading for me on my phone. Give me a moment.
Yep. I'm actually curious about the stream delay. Oh, that's...
It is very bad right now.
Yeah.
It might just be me. Because
I
my fucking
made
school
Twitch money.
can't invest in Wi-Fi because it kicks me off of fucking everything because they're IP locking things.
Ah, Jesus.
Fuck. Let me goddamn use. Let me watch porn. Anyway. Anal about organizing.
Yeah.
My
Just
room.
don't have the cum box. If you're in college and you're jacking off.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Well, basically the story was this guy, because he had a roommate, he'd always jack off into a box, and he never looked in it. And when he graduated, it was black inside.
That is not surprising. But yeah, no. My room. I'm a very organized person.
Alright, we're halfway done. Alright, a journey...
Oh, yeah.
A journey needs a goal, a destination. If not of place, then of purpose. Where is it? My reasons are my own. I'm on a journey. I'm just vibing. I'm going home. I'm just a wanderer at heart. Victory or power.
The stream delay is like a minute.
Yeah. If only I made Twitch money, I feel like it'd be a lot better.
I mean, I guess my reasons are my own. I just kind of exist.
Fair enough.
If something happens and I have to fight something, well, that's just, you know, added bonus, I suppose.
At least you're not edgy about it. I respect it.
Oh, I ain't got no special purpose. I'm just a fucking dude.
You're the protagonist where you're just like a normal guy in a bad situation.
So
Which
the
is probably the best
fucking lieutenant in Gate. It's like, damn, I wanted to get demoted and be a shitbag. Fuck, I did something slightly heroic.
Yeah. Alright, you wake up one day, but when you leave your house, the town is abandoned. Find out what happened to everyone. Where's the first place you go? City Hall? To bed? The local shelter zone? The arcade? The shed to grab a bat or pitchfork?
Bro, I'd straight up just call my fucking upline and be like, bro, what the fuck is going on? If they don't answer, I'm like, well, to the armory. I'm gonna get some fucking weapons.
To the shed.
To the shed. In my case, the army shed.
Alrighty. On your journey, you encounter a branching path. Which direction do you go? You're not traveling alone. What do your companions think? The main path? Or the rough path? It has been...
I want to know what my companion thinks.
Guys, help.
But I'm like a
Alrighty.
help kind of way, just like a what the fuck are we doing here kind of way.
Alrighty, what is your favorite social media platform?
Tinder's on there.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I put Tumblr because I remember back in the day when there was still porn on there.
Probably Instagram. I fucking hate Snapchat. I have too many bad memories. I have only bad memories on Snapchat, actually.
Yeah, I feel like that's just a place for teenagers to be cringe and just pray to God people forget about it. Alrighty. Alright, Vulcan, I need you to visualize. Picture your dream home. What's it like? Loft in the busy city. A cozy cottage away from all the noise.
Cottage.
The house overlooking the water.
That's another reason I'm going to Europe. I want a fucking cottage. Can't have shit in the United States.
Yeah, no, I can't blame you. The starting house you get in House Flipper, I turn that bitch into a cozy cottage.
Oh, I can play House Flipper. No! Unnamed Whiterun guard number 5. He's dead.
Oh no.
He got eaten. Oh god, they all got eaten.
Oh.
I've not had the dragon actually be a threat before.
Alrighty.
I'm drastically underleveled.
Where do you buy your favorite clothes? We got Old Navy. They specify...
Ralph Lauren on there.
Is what?
Oh, they don't have...
They put Hot Topic and Spencer's together because it's basically the same place.
I mean, they're the same company. Most stores are fucking conjoined at the hip anyway.
Yeah, thrift store, whatever happens to have good clearance section. Fable Ticks? I've never heard of that one. And Nike.
I think that's like a... I don't even know what it would be.
Abercrombie
Old
and
Navy. It's the closest I can get to Polo.
Alright, last question. On your adventure is about to begin, but you shouldn't go alone. Choose a weapon as your first companion. A broadsword, twin daggers, a pistol, a mage staff, or a censer?
Give me the Glock.
Respectable. Okay, let's see what we got here. Holy fuck. You got goddamn Bancho Leomon. Which is just a jacked rebel lion dude. This Bancho Leomon, an unyielding and prideful sort. His sense of justice, which is capitalized, comes first before all, including you if you make him choose. Maybe don't do that. Beyond that, if you desire an ally of unquestionable morality and steadfast determination, Bancho Leomon is a fine partner. Hey, has anyone seen Dark Dramon lately? Oh, that's right. Best Boy was a Dark Dramon. And they were like rivals, but somehow they could fuse together. And then that's just general, like, public stats. Oh, that one's actually kind of surprising. Oh, no, that's not surprising, actually. But it's a cool one.
You know what, Hawk? I'll be the entertainment tonight. Find another random test.
Alright, let me see here.
Let chat get to know the inner workings of my fractured mind.
My mind is an enigma. What was it Patrick said? The inner workings of my mind are an enigma?
Dude, I feel like Patrick sometimes. I'm like fucking retarded until that one thing I know a lot about happens. It's like, oh god, I'm a genius.
Idiot savant. Actual
Pretty much,
Fallout perk.
pretty much everything but social situations and math.
Let me see if it... Class. Quiz. Nope. I can't spell quiz. I'm SMRT. Alright. I see here's gonna be the problem, because I'm a stickler for personality tests. And most of them are shit on the internet. Let's see here. No, that has nothing to do with that. There is the, like, 120 question Dungeons and Dragons quiz that gives you your alignment, your race, and your class.
Fuck it, Weeball. I'm running out of those. I need to get a little pack of fuck it, Weeball.
Just carry around a bag with, like, little pieces that say fuck it, we ball.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start bringing that to my fucking drill. It's like, oh, I got a shitty order to go do some bullshit. Fuck it, we ball, Sergeant. Fuck it, we ball.
Is it this?
That'd be funny. Start taping them to the fucking walls and just walking away. Oh, why did I put my fucking queso on the hot plate? I'm not gonna fucking eat this shit.
Okay. I found it. Okay. So, as far as looks go, I am ugly, average, attractive, or extremely attractive.
I'm sorry, I'm occupied by putting the lid on my queso and putting it back with the rest of my leftovers. Can you please reread that?
Yep. As far as looks go, I am ugly, average, attractive, or extremely attractive.
Attractive, I guess. I evidently have game.
Okay. When it comes when it comes to memory, I have a hard time remembering things. I remember most things, though subtle details sometimes elude me. I remember just about everything I'm exposed to. I have a photographic memory and always remember every detail.
I'd say hard time remembering things.
Alright.
Eidetic memory only goes so far.
Yeah. Alright, the following statement most accurately describes me. I have an extremely difficult time making new friends. I make friends fairly easily and engage in small talk with acquaintances with ease. After meeting me, people go out of their way to keep in touch with me. I make new friends everywhere I go.
I'd say the small talk one because, like, I can talk to people, no issue. It's just building a lasting friendship I just cannot fucking do for some reason.
Oh, and I'll also put this in the chat while I'm at it. If anyone watching would like to also partake in this quiz. And then the Digimon one is also in the Discord server. Alright, when it comes to willpower, I have no vices and I've never been tempted by anything. I have no vices, but I've been tempted by things. I have some vices and I succumb to temptation rarely. I have a hard time avoiding temptation and give in too often.
I give in too often.
Alright, rate your persuasiveness. I can make people do almost anything I want them to. I have an easy time convincing others to see things my way. I convince others to do things my way some of the time. Or I have a hard time convincing others.
Professional versus casual gaslighter.
Yeah. This is entirely your fault.
have a hard time convincing people.
Alrighty. The following statement most accurately describes my health. I'm sick most of the time. I seem to get sick as often as most people I know. I have never missed a day of work due to illness. I can't remember ever being sick.
I seem to get sick as often as people I know.
I used to get sick a lot as a kid, but that's changed now.
I don't really
Alrighty.
get sick anymore.
When it comes to stamina, I'm able to exercise with no ill effects. I have a hard time running. I regularly exert myself physically and enjoy doing so. I physically exert myself all day on a regular basis.
Regularly exert myself.
Alright. When it comes to leadership, I've never been in a leadership position. I perform adequately. People look to me for direction, or people go out of their way to put me in a leadership position.
People go out of their way to make me a fucking leader, and I hate it.
I get
Hate
that.
being good at my job.
Alrighty. Rate your learning ability. I can learn new things very quickly. I learn as fast as everyone else. I'm constantly learning new subjects at an astounding rate. I have a hard time learning new things.
Constantly learning new subjects, but very hard to retain them. Hyperfixation is a bitch.
Alright, when it comes to my problem-solving ability, I'm sometimes able to figure out a solution. I think I'm pretty good at solving problems and organizing information. I can easily find solutions to complex problems. My critical thinking skills are absolutely flawless.
Easily find solutions. They might not be the right solution half the time, but they're a solution.
Yeah. How tough are you? I can take a punch that would drop in normal people. I've taken massive blows and kept on fighting. I'm not fragile. When people jokingly hit me, they hurt me.
Bro, I just don't get hurt.
Alrighty.
Do not hurt me. For fuck's sake, I've been shot and shrugged it off.
Physically, they cannot hurt me. Mentally, however.
Mentally, say a mean word, I'll cry.
Like, physically, they cannot hurt me. What about mentally? No, only I can do that to me. Damn. Alrighty. My body is in pretty good shape given my age. It's on par with most professional athletes. Is in superb shape. Is out of shape when compared to everybody else.
On par with professional athletes. That's about as... That is as high as I can go in good conscience.
Okay, when it comes to common sense, people seem to know more than I do in most of the time. I rarely make the same mistake twice. People always come to me for advice. And I'm exceptionally shrewd and cunning.
People come to me for advice. Do as I say, not as I do kind of situation.
Okay. I was just looking to see how many questions there were. Alright. Rate your sensory perception ability. I'm aware most of the time that occur around me. I have the keenest senses of anyone I know. I have extremely poor awareness for my surroundings, or I can easily spot details that others miss.
Poor awareness.
Alrighty. I can lift about as much as a person my gender and age should be able to lift. A lot less than I should be able to lift. I am weak. Noticeably more than most people I know. I am strong. An astounding amount of weight. I engage in extensive weight training.
That one. I mean, for fuck's sake, I rep out 600 plus pound squats when I'm bored. That's not even my workout.
When it comes to sprinting, I'm slower than most people. I am neither slow nor fast compared to people. I am faster than most people. I'm faster than everyone else.
I'd say I'm faster than most people. I just don't have endurance. There are some women that can tell you the same thing.
Gotta give him the 2 comes, man. Alright, the following statement... Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm not. I shouldn't say anything.
Alright, the following statement most accurately describes me. My insight concerning life is almost supernatural. My gut feelings are always right. I have a hard time judging people's intentions. Sometimes my gut feelings are right.
Only sometimes they're right. I really don't know right now, just because of, coming off of whatever the fuck I've been doing to myself for the past God knows how many months. I just don't know.
Alrighty, hand-eye coordination. I'm horrible at video games. I could be an Olympic marksman. I'm about average. Or I can juggle well.
I'd say Olympic marksman. I am a really good shot.
Alrighty. Which statement accurately describes you? I have the highest GPA in my class.
No.
I was a good student. I constantly got A, B honor roll. I was an average student. I had decent grades. I was a bad student. It was a hard time keeping up.
That one.
Alrighty.
I'm blaming that on illness. It's like genuinely, my entire life, I just could not do math.
Alrighty. The following statement most accurately describes my tolerance for alcohol. I can drink all night and I never get drunk. I have a hard time getting drunk when I drink. I never have a hangover. I have a normal tolerance for alcohol. Sometimes I have hangovers from drinking. I become drunk even when I consume small amounts of alcohol. My hangovers are horrible.
It is very hard for me to get drunk. Oh, that's a giant. Someone pissed off a giant.
Oh fuck. Why would they do that?
I don't know where he came from.
Alright, the following statement describes the amount of physical labor I can regularly perform. I engage in difficult physical labor all during the week. My job involves physical labor or have an intensive workout schedule.
That one.
And then yeah, the rest is like I don't lift. When it comes to reflexes, my reflexes have saved my life on more than one occasion. I'm extremely quick. I've never noticed if I'm fast or slow, or I'm extremely slow.
I'm kind of middle of the park there. I don't really have the greatest reflexes. Or the most accurate reflexes.
Alrighty. If I punched someone as hard as I could, they would probably laugh at me. I might hurt them. I would definitely hurt them. I might kill them.
I would definitely hurt them.
Alright. The following statement most accurately describes my athletic ability. I was picked to play for a professional sports team. When being picked for a team, I am always picked first when others know my ability. I have some athletic ability, but it isn't noteworthy. Or, when being picked for a team, I'm always picked last.
Let me read that one on my own.
Yeah. That's actually a lengthy one.
When others know my ability, I am picked first.
Okay. Alright, now we're getting into like some short ones here. Okay. Is it worse to be weak or fragile?
Fragile.
Is better to be graceful or tough?
Graceful or what? Sorry, I'm running fucking circles.
Graceful or tough?
Tough's worked for me so far. I think.
Okay, is
That
better
gallery disagrees.
That could mean multiple things, tough and graceful. Alright.
I'm terrified.
Are you winning, son?
I hate giants. I hate them. Yeah, get down on your fucking knees, you bitch. Kiss my feet.
The turn! I'm terrified! Kiss my feet, bitch. Do it right now. Give me a foot massage. Fucking weakling.
It's like, you know how terrifying it is until they fucking kneel.
Yeah. Oh, that's the tall guy effect.
It's not even that. It's just I can get launched into fucking space.
Yeah, good old giant space program.
I just wanted to get the transmute spell.
Yeah.
But turned into a fucking odyssey because there's a dragon and a giant.
Oh, God. Alrighty, Vulcan. It's better to have great strength or great stamina.
Stamina, as certain women have told me. I'm very self-aware on that front. I will talk shit about myself.
Well, you know, it's like that one video of the woman talking about it, right? It's like, yeah, you come in 2 minutes, but then you got like 30 minutes to play with her. And then you can give her the double espresso. Oh, God. It's a good thing I don't drink coffee. Okay. Is it better to be physically powerful or physically agile?
Powerful.
Okay. It is worse to be unliked or weak?
Weak.
Alrighty. My friends would say that I am dependable and loyal, down to earth and relaxed, worldly and diplomatic, zany and fun, wild and crazy, sharp and witty.
I say loyal. It's like, I'm not the first choice to hang out with, but by God, you say you need me, I'll be there.
Alrighty. For my height, my frame is very thin, about average, thick, or very thick.
What are we going by thick? Fat or built?
Built.
I am a built motherfucker.
Would that be built or very built?
Just built. I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh, I'm super fit. Like, no, I'm not super fit. I'm just.
But I don't think it's that. It's just like your body frame. You know, like elves are thin and dwarves are thick.
And I guess really thick then, because I do struggle to fit in door frames. Not even because like of muscle, just because my shoulders are naturally that fucking wide.
Alrighty. I seem to have a knack for the military life. Academics. Entertainment. Law, business, or crime. Mingling in high society. Mingling in low society, or something else.
You're gonna fill it in without me answering, and if you put the wrong one, I will leave this fucking call.
For my gender, I am very short, medium, tall, or very tall.
Is 5'11" considered tall?
What's the average? It's like 5'9" or something?
It's like 5'6", 5'5", which is crazy to me.
Yeah, I thought it was taller.
It's pretty short, all things considered.
Yeah. So maybe tall?
I guess.
We'll go with that. Okay. It's worse to be too skinny or too stocky.
Too skinny. Being too skinny literally just makes you useless.
Alright, it's better to be smart or strong.
Smart. Because if you're smart, you can become strong. Like, that's just it.
Okay. In high school, I was a jock, a hood, a band member, a nerd, an outcast, a preppy, or something else.
I'd be an outcast and a nerd.
I could put something else.
Yeah.
See, you and me, we can't fit in a box. You know, how do you anticipate the man in the pink polo listening to King Diamond? You can't. They're a wild card. They're free. Okay. True or false? The wilderness is a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. He's thinking. This is actually an interesting one.
Oh shit! I fucking muted myself because I was coughing. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I've done that.
Wilderness is a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. False. I am on the first bus out of this godforsaken country to live in the forest.
Alrighty. It is better to take a stand for what you believe in, or try to see both sides of an issue.
Try to see both sides. I've been doing that a lot recently, and it makes me just hate the other sides even more.
Yeah,
it's sad, but it's
I know that. Alright, Vulcan. Are you hungry for wealth or are you hungry for power?
I really don't fucking know.
Do you want the wealth or do you want the influence?
Dog, I don't know.
Hmm.
Influence would be nice because I can just tell a motherfucker, hey, do this, and it'll get done. But power is just...
You could be
Power's
like...
just more direct, I think.
Well, it's like, in John Wick, right? You know, some of the information in that bank vault was priceless. All the blackmail and stuff. Already. But, is it better to be rich, or is it better to be powerful?
Powerful. I mean, I'm not opening my mouth.
Alrighty. I use the force of my personality to get what I want, or to guide others in making the right decisions.
Guide others. I don't even have anything remotely close to what I want yet.
Bitch, I don't know what the fuck I want.
Bro, I'm just here. I'm trying not to kill myself.
Alright, it is better to defend the weak or help the poor?
Defend the weak. The poor can fucking figure it out. If you're poor, you either got a shitty hand in life or you just fucked up. Either way, you can make a difference, and that's coming from a poor person, so...
Alrighty. Civilization makes us stronger or weaker?
Weaker.
The nature boy speaks. Alrighty. It is better to confront your enemies open and honestly, or using guile and wit?
Open and honestly. Like, yeah, I'm a spiteful motherfucker, and I'd rather do it the other way. I almost died. But honestly, I'd rather just be like, hey, fuck you. Let's fight.
I ain't gonna be a bitch that burns down your house when you're
I mean,
sick.
I'll still burn down their house, but like after I've killed them.
Yeah, you'll do it in front of them. You won't do it when they're like bedridden and they can't fight back.
Unless they're like a really evil motherfucker and they truly deserve it, but I've not ran into someone like that in quite a while.
Yeah, that's just taking the shots when the opportunity knocks.
Yeah.
But alright, Vulcan. Do you work out so you will be healthier or be more attractive?
More attractive. Mostly for myself.
Confidence is key. Alright.
Confidence.
Animals deserve our respect or animals are delicious?
Respect. You can respect and eat an animal.
Yeah.
But
That's also not get fear and respect sometimes. Alrighty. In my job, I rely more on my education or common sense.
common sense.
Alright. Knowledge should be used to educate and entertain others, or develop and enlighten yourself.
Develop and enlighten.
I think it would be interesting to have a supernatural experience. True or false?
True. Not fun.
Not fun, but you know, that's gonna be a hell of a story you can tell at parties.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Alrighty. What is more important in life? Feeling emotions or being disciplined?
Discipline.
Conan, what is best in life? When handling life's challenges, I call on the power within myself or the powers that watch over me.
Within myself.
Personal power comes from living a disciplined life or having confidence in yourself.
Confidence. You can be disciplined, but if you don't have the confidence, what the fuck is the point? You're just failing.
Alrighty. The universe is ruled by a higher power or scientific laws?
I wish there's a fucking middle ground for that.
The good old God probably helped make the Big Bang. That's pretty complex.
Scientific
middle ground.
laws. I lean more towards that.
Which do you prefer, New Age religion or Eastern religion?
New Age.
I would rather be a member of a religion that is well established with a long history, or recently established with innovative new ideas.
Long history. I don't want to be one of these fucking Zoomer religions.
That's all fun and games to realize, oh, this is a sex cult. I was just here because the music was good. Alrighty. What is more important in life? Wisdom or wealth?
Wisdom.
What is more important in life? Love or honor?
Love.
Choose a statement. I love the city. I hate the city.
I fucking hate the city.
I love
Cincinnati
it.
can burn in hell.
Yeah, every person I've met that's like in the country, the first time they ever go to a city is like, cities are a fucking mistake. Why do they exist?
There's too many fucking people.
Yeah. I really don't like mob mentality. Alrighty. Would you cheat on an important test?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been to college, you know how it is. Alrighty. In a fight, is better to rely upon my own skills or call for reinforcements?
Bro, my own skills. You can't fucking rely on other people. People are unreliable as shit.
Alright, we need John to do this. Oh shit, John just blew up, didn't he?
Like, why do you think I'm such a fucking jack of all trades?
Alrighty. In a fight, it's better to keep your head and wait for opportune moments, or go at it with everything you've got.
Shock and awe, baby. Everything at once.
Alright, I am more confident at work or at play.
At work. Dude, I can
I,
wear my uniform, be confident as shit. The second I'm in civilian life, it's like, oh god, I'm fucking retarded. I don't know people. I don't know how people work. Why am I here?
They told me it was different on the outside and they were right. Alrighty. I like pets that are loyal or exotic.
Oh. Huh. Loyal.
Alright, is more important to support your cause with facts or conviction?
Facts.
You know the facts. Would you rather live in the city or the country?
Country.
Alright, religion is an institute that allows some people to exploit the fears of others, or helps people live meaningful lives.
Meaningful lives. Oh, dude, we gotta pause this for a second. So I learned some interesting information the other day when I was at my little training. So
Yeah.
when I was like dying of whatever little disease I've caught, and I was sitting on the bleachers just sick and just wanting to keel over, someone that I know that was a mutual friend of that one chick I went to church with, you know, that whole fiasco when that fell apart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we started talking for a bit, just about like random shit. She came to the whole training late, and she mentioned how she, another mutual friend of this girl, and like two other people, they all had to sit down together. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with this chick? Because I was willing to fucking go to church with her and talk with her and like do all this shit to support her. And she's still like, oh no, I'm just gonna wait for this like guy who doesn't exist, and he's ghosted me on everything for the past month, but it's fine. I've talked to him for 3 years, and it's the first time he's ever done this. It's fine. And they all had to sit down together. It's like, why is she so fucking stupid? She straight up admitted to me, like, oh yeah, she has the problem of pushing everyone away. She does that to all of us. I'm like, I am. I mean, red flag and a half. Thanks for like telling me now.
Good to know. So you want to date her? Wait, where'd he go?
It's the fucking black kid doing the peace sign, disappearing.
Yeah.
Gone.
Just pull a Batman. Oh, anyways, here, let me get her number. Here, it's in my pocket. What the fuck? Where'd he go?
I just find it funny because that dude never added her back
Ugh.
after the whole fiasco. And I'm like, oh.
Ain't that always how it goes?
And I'm just sitting here like, well, I was nice to you. You know, you could have been good, but you know, it wasn't. Unfortunate.
Reminds me of this guy. He's like, they're dating now, but they met at a convention, and you know they went out to eat together, and then the guy asked her out again. It's like, yeah, can I bring my family this time? It'll be fun. Yeah, sure. And then on like the third date, she finally realized, you do realize he's been asking you on dates, right? He has?
It's just another level of fucking stupidity at that point, though, just to be completely honest.
Well, they weren't
I'm right
very...
there with them.
They weren't very socially graceful, so that's probably what it was.
Autism, I see.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, just found this funny little thing.
A funny little
Nature's stronger
factoid.
than man.
Nature can be scary.
Like fucking
Alright.
coyotes.
Yeah. Technology is stronger than nature, or nature is stronger than technology?
I would say technology is stronger than nature. I mean, for fuck's sake, we're making canals that are miles long.
Well, we did run out of bullets in Australia when
Well,
we
that
were
was just a
shooting at the
clusterfuck.
emus.
That was a logistics issue.
Yeah, that was just, they just had like 2 or 3 guys just go in there and then just shoot till
Yeah.
they ran out. Alright, do you have a greater interest in the supernatural or the natural world?
Natural world, dude. Shit is wild on its own.
Alright, there's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things.
Ugh. True.
It is better to actively champion a cause or live as a good example to others.
Good example to others. But still more of a do as I say, not as I do.
I would rather spend 2 hours learning something new or leisurely jogging.
Learning anything, I will not run for fun.
I would rather spend 2 hours alone in the wilderness or alone working with my hands.
Wilderness.
I love technology. Or I fucking hate technology.
Honest to God, I fucking hate it because like video games are amazing. All my vices are amazing, but I still wish I was born in the fucking 80s.
Yeah, technology and the internet's nice, but dear lord does it come with a lot of problems.
Like if I was born earlier, I'd definitely die in fucking Afghanistan, but like at least I'd have a nice car. Even a shitbox from those ages was like good.
Yeah.
Like by today's standard, any old shitbox is good.
Yeah. There's a lot around here that still run. Alrighty. I'd rather spend 2 hours playing a sport or reading a book.
Book. I'm an active person, but I love reading.
It is better to fight fair or fight dirty?
Dirty. I'm not giving those motherfuckers an upper hand.
It's a fight for survival, boy. Alright, which do you prefer? Eastern or Western religion?
Western, as I'm assuming Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I imagine Eastern is like Buddhism and stuff.
Bullshit no one understands unless you live there.
Alright, is better to be yourself or be polite?
Be yourself.
I would rather watch a nature documentary or a scientific documentary.
That's kind of a hard one. Nature.
In a fight, it is better to be quick or tough?
Quick.
You just gotta get that first punch.
You fucking do.
I would rather spend 2 hours hitting a trail or discussing philosophy.
Hiking.
Yo boy, let me teach you about solipsism or whatever it's called. In my job, I use tools and equipment, or I do not use tools and equipment. This one's kind of an odd one.
I guess use tools and equipment. I mean, kind of have to. It's literally my job.
Yeah, I guess it's do you use tools or do you do it yourself is probably what it's asking.
Oh, tools. there's
'cause
an
if-
easy way to do my job, I'm doing it easy. I'm not gonna fucking
Yeah.
take the
If
long
it-
way.
It's like most jobs use tools nowadays, but I'd rather spend 2 hours at the gym or at church.
At the gym.
I'd rather,
Exercise, I'd rather not be there all fucking day.
yeah. You know, that's the thing, like, the more someone tells you to do it, the more you don't want to do it.
Exactly.
Mm. I would rather be well paid or doing something I enjoy.
Do something I enjoy, that's why I'm dropping out of college.
Yeah.
Fuck making 250 grand a year. I'd rather just be happy and make like 80. That's still more than enough for me to like fucking rent an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I've given up on
Or-
owning a house.
I think most people have, unfortunately.
I mean, I already have a house. That's just it. Like, I already have a home. It's just not where I want to live.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, choose a statement. Nature should be left unspoiled and undisturbed, or nature should be used responsibly and enjoyed.
50-50, but used responsibly. Just because we need to use nature as a fucking species to exist.
Yeah. Alright, I would rather spend 2 hours camping with friends or drinking with my friends.
Say camping.
Alright. If you want to make a lot of money, it's important to be educated. True or false?
False.
I see you're not Ty Lopez.
Fucking
Knowledge.
bullshit. You don't need to have a fucking bullshit degree.
Yeah, I'm definitely using my degree.
Honest to God, you're part of the reason I objectively looked at it. Like, oh, this is a fucking waste of my time.
Yeah. Unfortunately for my case was, even in kindergarten, my parents told me I was going to college. And I didn't know what I wanted to do.
That's how my parents were. I just gave up eventually. I'm like, ah, fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, I was good at taking tests. So I got the degree. But, yeah. Alrighty. Is it easier for you by doing or studying, Vulcan?
Doing.
When it comes to talent, I believe a person either has it or they don't. Or that with an exceptional teacher, the sky's the limit.
I'd say an exceptional teacher.
When I was young, I performed better in my math and science classes or my music and art classes.
See, that's shitty because I'm extremely good at science, but cannot do math. But I have to stick with math because I sucked in my fucking other classes.
How are you in music and art then?
Just not good. Music good, art not so much. It's really if it was changed a little bit, you know, it'd be fine.
So it's probably like more of like science and mathematics or the liberal arts, we should probably say.
Let's just go with science.
Alrighty. Do you prefer Western religion or New Age religion?
Western.
Do you enjoy reading?
Yes.
Click. I would rather spend a night on the town or a day riding horses.
Night on the town.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to ride a horse because, you know, I have testicles.
It's not that bad. It's just
Okay.
there are better things to do.
Well, I'm very sensitive about this stuff because I heard like some guys like finger the hole where their balls dropped and I didn't feel right for like 3 days. Anyways, when you were young, wait, Okay, true or false? When you were young, you enjoyed gym class.
Yes, it was my favorite fucking class.
Alrighty. The universe has supernatural beings that take a personal interest in me, or is governed by impersonal forces that can be understood.
Say supernatural. Too many coincidences in my life.
Yeah.
But
Alright,
mind your
life.
alcohol.
You know, this one time I just had these totally normal brownies, man, and I could have sworn God talked to me. Alrighty. Life is about improving yourself or having fun.
Having fun. If you don't have fun in life, what's the fucking point? I say
Yeah.
is I'm miserable and depressed.
Well, see, there you go. See, you're not having fun.
Oh, that's why I'm gonna fuck off to Europe. I'm gonna find funding one way or another, and I am gone.
There you go. I would rather spend 2 hours enjoying the outdoors or at a good concert.
Outdoors.
Alright, visiting a haunting house would be exciting or frighten me.
It's exciting. I went to one this past year. Honest to God, being there with my ex was more scary than the house itself. Well, because like, oh, that whole night was a clusterfuck. That was like the end.
Hmm.
Fucking miserable.
I can just see it now. It's like that one thing where like what was it? The boyfriend in like the scare house like shoved his girlfriend in front of the killer clown guy. And then as he runs, the clown just looks at her, is like, "Here, you want my chainsaw?" And then she starts chasing him, but you're the one with the chainsaw.
Oh no, for me it was just she argued with me in the car before we got out to actually get there
Oh yeah,
or to
that
go
that
in.
was that was sour an event.
So it was like, oh, yeah, like I know I forgot to buy a fucking costume, but Jesus Christ, woman.
Okay. Is it better to serve a cause or someone influential?
Serve a cause, fuck influential people.
Yeah.
The rich can wait.
Alright. What is more important in life? Practical skills or enlightenment?
Practical skills.
I use the force of my personality to convince people that I'm right or to entertain others.
Convince people that I'm right.
Alright. I put my faith in a higher power or myself.
A higher power.
Alrighty. Now we're getting into like the question ones. Family elders are expressing disapproval of you to the rest of the family. Do you A, accept the criticism and change your ways? B, seek a compromise with them? C, besmirch the reputation of those expressing disapproval as you ignore their scorn? Or D, silence them any way you can?
I guess that third option is because like I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
Who asked the boomer?
Pretty much it.
Would you give up a promising career to aid the family in a time of need? In a
Absolutely.
heartbeat? Yes, with reluctance, or with some reluctance?
Absolutely. I'd give it up.
Uh,
In a heartbeat.
would you betray a family member to advance your own career?
No.
Find the very idea abhorrent? Do you respect the leaders of your family?
They're out of touch with reality.
Alright. If your family has arranged your marriage to someone disgusting, would you go through
Leave.
with it? Was it a flea?
Lee.
Fair enough. Alright. You're estranged from a family member. On his deathbed, he seeks reconciliation. Do you A. Speak to him but hold your ground? Refuse to speak to him? Discuss your estrangement openly without rancor. Or actively seek reconciliation and heed his dying words.
The fourth one. Which I feel is going to be everyone in my family because I am completely estranged from everybody.
You know, something like that happened to my mom with her grandma. And she basically spit on her while she was on her deathbed. She was not a kind woman. And may have nearly killed my grandmother.
Unfortunately.
But, okay. A powerful but corrupt lawyer offers you money if you testify against your friend. Do you condemn your friend and take the money? Take the money and testify, but try to keep your testimony ineffective. Refuse the offer and refuse to testify? Or testify on your friend's behalf no matter the consequences.
Oh, refuse to testify. Either way, I'm gonna fucking piss someone off.
Look, man, I ain't getting involved. I love you, but you know, you can't drag me down too. No offense. Alrighty. Do you become close friends? Or hold most people at a safe distance? Let's see here. I have an abundance of close friends. I have some close friends. I have a few close friends. I try to keep people at a distance.
I try to keep people at distance. That's just how I am. I don't like... I don't even understand friendships. I've had a whole crisis over that before.
Understandable. Have you ever betrayed a friend? I've done so more than once, and sometimes I get away with it. I've done so once. I've been tempted to do so, but I've never gone through with it. Or I'd never contemplate such a thing.
Never.
Hold on.
Some poor soul is lucky enough to be considered a friend to me. Yeah, I ain't fucking around with that.
Hi, Kazuki. What's up? How you doing? Never contemplate
Shit
such a
show.
thing. We're doing a personality quiz with Vulcan here.
Fucking morning.
Doing some level cap quests in DQ10. Ooh. That sounds fancy. How do you view lifelong commitment to a single romantic partner? I have or want such a relationship. Such a romance would be ideal if achievable. I worried I miss out on what others have to offer. Or tie myself to one person? Huge mistake.
I have or want such a romance.
Alrighty.
I genuinely can't imagine anything else.
Do you insist on repayment when lending money to friends? Yes, and I write up a contract so there's no misunderstanding. Yes, but I try to be flexible about the exact terms. No, although it's sure nice to be repaid. Or no, they just owe me a favor.
Just a favor.
Wearing a Chinese dress outfit that makes me look like one of the old Chinese martial artists with the Fu Manchu. Oh, is that the picture you sent earlier? Because the green and white is a very nice color palette. Are you still in touch with childhood friends? Yes, we correspond regularly. Yes, we try to keep in touch. No, I move around too much. Or no, I do not have anything in common with them anymore.
Yeah, no, just straight up no. I've not talked to anybody since high school.
Ah, that was a schoolgirl outfit, okay. Do you donate time and money to improve the local community?
No.
Yes, the needs of the community are my top priority. Yes, I donate as much as I can once my own needs are met. No, I don't have the time or money to spare. Or no, my local community would be a waste of time and money.
I just don't have the time or money.
That's fair. The nation
The
is at
next
war.
one's just going to be help defend it, just straight up.
Yeah, makes sense. Alrighty. If you were injured and required immediate assistance, would members of your hometown agree to help? Yes, because they know I do the same for them. Yes, because I'm generally well liked in my hometown. Probably not, because I'm distrusted in my hometown. Or definitely not. I've made some enemies in my hometown.
Probably not. I am not a very trusted person. Actually, definitely not. People just don't trust me.
Do you respect the law and authorities of the community? Yes, without question.
When it suits me.
When it suits me. Ain't that the truth?
How
Do you
many
remember?
questions are there? 121. Oh my god, I thought it was just 120.
It is
Oh my god.
140, but we're almost
Oh
done.
my god.
And the last few are just general, like, you know, what's your age and shit. I'm surprised this. I'm actually surprised we haven't found the what's your favorite color one. That one's in every one of
I'm
them.
really curious to see what the fuck I am after this. So many contradicting answers.
Yeah, dude, I told you, man, this is a very in-depth one. This is why I like it. It's very respectable. Because, you know, most of them are like 5 questions.
Some do because I don't always fit in.
Alrighty. Would you stand for office or seek to represent the interest of the community in some public manner?
Only if no one else can handle the job.
I feel that, dude.
It's like, I can do it. I just really don't fucking want to.
Mm-hmm. Look, if no one else is going to, then someone's got to wear the pants.
Steal what food I need to survive.
Alright. If offered enough money, would covertly assassinate the president?
For legal reasons, no. For legal reasons, I cannot answer anything else. Nudge,
Yep.
nudge, wink, wink.
Yep, that's a no. Alright, a rogue state unleashes a laboratory-created disease on the nation. Would you undertake a dangerous mission to find the cure? Heal the sick as best you can. Avoid contact with the sick. Or flee the country.
Flee the country. That is a government problem. At that point, I am no longer in the government.
Yeah. Do you respect the lawful authority of the government? Yes.
No, a politician is just corrupt.
Yeah. If you were offered a reasonably lucrative deal, would you spy for a hostile foreign power?
No. Legal reasons, no. And I never would to begin with. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Oh boy, you paying me in funny rainbow money, Canada. Wow.
Exactly.
I don't even know your exchange rate. Do you rely on the government to enforce contracts and property rights?
Absolutely fucking not, if I can't defend it myself.
Amen, brother. This is my land. If imprisoned... I'll go ahead.
Go on. I don't want to go on any more tangents. I want to finish this.
We're almost there. 13 more. If imprisoned, would you injure or kill others to escape? Serve some right for being locked up.
Oh yeah, no. That is the exact. If I get locked up, it's for some fucking corrupt ass shit that happened, because I wouldn't get caught otherwise.
It's like in Mass Effect, right? When Jack's getting out. Oh no, they're destroying the massive space prison full of the galaxy's worst people. Oh no.
Yeah, oh no.
Is it a supervisor's right to treat his employees badly? Yes, the employees should be glad to have a job. Yes, because sometimes only fear will motivate them. No, supervisors should treat their employees as kindly as possible, no one has any right to treat another badly at all.
Being a good leader is being kind and having a heavy hand. It's not just being a fucking dick.
Mm-hmm. You have accidentally hit someone while driving your car. Do you turn yourself in and attempt to make restitution to the victim? Turn yourself in, throwing at the mercy of the court. Hide your involvement, lying if you have to, or pin the crime on another person.
Restitution to the victim, just because there's too many.
I don't trust the
It's weird.
fucking courts.
I really don't. Fuck the court.
I could throw
They're so
myself.
thicket.
I could throw myself at the courts like Daredevil, and they say, "Nah, you're good, fam." If guilty, would you confess to a crime? Yes, because it's my duty to do so. Yes, because it might give me a lighter sentence. No, I'll make the court prove my guilt. Or no, and I try to prove my own innocence.
Unless I murder someone and it's without a shadow of a doubt me, I'm gonna lie. I do not care.
So would that be make the court prove you did it, or pin it on someone else?
And on someone else. Fuck other people.
Would you express a revolutionary political opinion if threatened with punishment?
Yes.
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 I'd rather be punished than remain silent.
Yes.
While traveling on vacation, you witness an assault. You're ordered to testify, which will cut short your vacation significantly. Do you slip out of town at night to avoid testifying? Deny anything you saw. Remain reluctantly, testify and leave. Or remain until the trial's conclusion in case further testimony is needed.
Bro, I'm in the US. I can just drive to the other state for a weekend. Remain reluctantly.
Yeah.
I'll get this shit over and done with and go home.
It's like that bit in The Simpsons where Sideshow Bob tries to kill Bart by standing in one state, firing a gun in one state, having the bullet travel through 2 states, hit Bart in one state, and then have his body land in another. I legally did not kill him. Here. What is the best use of wealth? To help the destitute and less fortunate, to provide the needs of friends and family, to stay on top. To stay on top? I don't want to stay on top.
The other two are just political answers.
Yeah, those are the evil answers.
Next one, give moderately, but only in food. I never give them financial.
Are you going to bed after this? I'll probably chill for like an hour or two once this wraps up, because once we're done with this quiz, I'm probably going to call stream.
Yeah, I gotta have our deep conversations regarding my fucking alignment.
Yeah.
Therapy! Yay!
Your race, your class, your alignment.
Fuck.
Alrighty. When confronted by beggars, do you give generously? Moderately? Give only what you wouldn't miss, $1 or $2 at most? Or ignore them as you walk by?
Moderately. I'll give them a fucking sandwich. I don't give them money. Giving them money is just stupid. They'll just go buy drugs. That's what I do.
Yeah. Fuck is a fickle creature. See, we got a lot of... Back when I was in college, there was a lot of crackheads, and there was one woman where she would constantly ask for money and stuff. And this one girl, such a sweetheart, said, I don't have any money, but if you're homeless, you can have this, you can have my lunch. And bitch straight looks in their bag and says, "You sure you don't got any cash?" Oh my god.
That's how you know they just want fucking drugs.
Yeah.
Fuck those people.
And of course they go around the colleges where all the naive people are.
Exactly.
If you could buy counterfeit $100 bills for $1 each, would you buy and spend them?
No, it's too fucking risky. The feds are already onto that shit in my hometown.
Yeah, dude.
They showed up at my dad's business one day and they're like, "Do you know that you've been getting counterfeit dollars?" And he was like, "Oh fuck no, I didn't."
Look, man, I'm saying
Alphabet boys.
Al Capone was openly gunning people down in the streets, and they got him for tax evasion. You don't fuck with the government and money.
Don't fuck with the money.
Yeah.
anything else, they don't fucking care. But the money, they will get your ass.
Yep. Alright, you have two job options, speaking of money. One pays more, but the other is secure and steady. Which do you choose? Definitely the lucrative. Steady work sounds like drudgery. Probably the lucrative, although I'd look into the secure job. Secure job, unless the other job's outrageously lucrative.
That one. The third option.
Cool, can I show you that anime game? Oh yeah, sure. Absolutely, Kazuki. Alright, what's the best path to wealth? It's a matter of luck and being in the right place at the right time. Staying flexible so you take advantage of good opportunities. Following a long-term plan that incorporates a comfortable level of risk. Or hard work and perseverance.
I'd say staying flexible. Jack of all trades. I can already do a little bit of everything. I can make good money doing anything. We fucking ballin'.
Alrighty. If you accept a job or contract, would you try to finish the task even if it got much more dangerous?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
It's no
I almost
longer...
died working construction. Not worth it.
Alrighty. Alrighty, what is your age range? We'll just go right there, or we won't be specific about it. If you're comfortable with that.
I mean, I'm fucking 21. I talk about it all the time.
True. Alright, for my age, I have limited life experience. I've done significantly less. That's true.
I have been through hell.
What
I'm
doesn't
a lot of
kill you
interesting
makes you
things.
stronger. Yep. Alrighty, Vulcan, are you ready?
Yeah, it's gonna be like lawful evil. I'm calling it.
Oh, you can't see this. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
You are a true neutral dwarf ranger. Third
fucking
level.
Kidding me? You're kidding me? Dwarf fucking range. Is there any way you can screenshot that?
Yep. Okay, you also have 18 strength, 16 dexterity, 15 constitution, 13 intelligence, 11 wisdom, and 14 charisma.
My brother in Christ, send me this. I need to see it with my own two eyes. Or can you stream it into Discord?
I might be able to, actually. Okay, share screen. Alright, can you see that?
It's funny. This is basically my fucking D&D character last time. What was the alignment? I can't. You're struggling
Yeah,
to load.
no, I'm freezing.
Oh god, I fucking killed him. Take a picture with your phone.
I can't, my screen's frozen on Discord. But it was true neutral.
True neutral, that is insane to me. I mean, that really does make sense, though, because I will go in any fucking direction as long as it benefits me.
Yeah, I figured you'd be like a barbarian ranger or a druid given your nature options.
I mean, yeah, to a degree, but it's like... I don't know.
Oh, I live,
Oh,
bitch!
shit, fuck yeah. Alright. True neutral dwarf ranger. Those stats are pretty fucking good.
Yeah, those are some pretty solid stats.
True neutral. Yeah, it doesn't really give a fuck. Scroll down a little bit.
Alright, hold on. Okay. I know chat can unfortunately not see this, but I'm posting some results somewhere. I'll put that in stream VC.
I kind of want to do like another bullshit fucking little test after this.
You're
We can roll some
learning.
dice. We can roll some dice and like pick a topic. It doesn't need to be like game related. Like some little bullshit fucking tests and just do that in the other VC after stream.
Yep.
Because these are actually kind of interesting.
See, this is the thing about me having a psychology degree. I understand most personality quests are bullshit. And I actually know what's a good one. So I find the gems.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna let you do it. I don't want to be like finding some fucking like teenager bullshit because I will.
Oh, the
Damn.
warlock class was apparently added to the survey.
Huh.
I did not
Fucking
know.
dwarf ranger though. God damn it. That's
Your
literally
hardest.
my best character. I'm just Erickson.
Uh,
Or what's his fucking name? I was thinking of. I was actually trying to say the dwarf from Vermintide. Barden.
Pardon? These stairs go up.
That's pretty much dead on. His base class is a fucking ranger.
I think it actually is ranger.
It is. That's his first class. It's his canon class.
Well, anyways, chat, we've been going for about 3 hours and 5 minutes.
This is where the fun begins.
Yeah, this is where we get a little zany, and we don't hold back. But if you
I'm gonna
guys,
start saying racial slurs.
in Minecraft, I love how you can get
Cool.
away with anything if you say in Minecraft.
No, I'm just saying them to random people on the streets. It's like, oh, walking down the street, you see a Mexican, and you just start calling them slurs.
Oh, I saw this one video. This guy had like a thick Argentinian accent, and he tried saying "e-girl." I'll let you probably guess what everyone thought he was saying. But I'm real glad I put this Hawk Talk part now, because it just shows what we're doing. I have to go back and edit this, because we did not play Digimon. But that's fine, these are the best segments, and I'm gonna have a lot of good Hawk Talks to clip out of here. Anyways, I know there's some people that were popping in and out throughout the stream, so thank you very much if you did show up. And also in the chat, there are going to be, well, there's the D&D class one, but in the server, there's the Digimon one. If anyone asks, I can just bring that one up later. But thank you for watching. Oh, that does not look right. But take care, everybody. It's been fun. I'm gonna close the stream because it's been 3 hours. I'm gonna play you guys out. Haven't I seen that Fashion Abomination somewhere before? Damn, got him. Z formation. Where is Frog? Says Doom.